Hey, what is up, everybody? It is I, LunchBox Warren, and we're coming in here with another LunchBox work shop. I was supposed to have a guest on, but we're having difficulties with the link, so I don't know if I'm going to have a guest tonight. But we'll still get some fan art drawn, and we'll still have a good time while we try to figure that out. Bear with me here. I need to work on something right here to get this reset up. So we're going to change that to that. We'll move that to there. Move this over to here. And move that down to there. Hey, what's up, Martha? How are you doing? Glad you're here. Welcome to the show. We're still working on trying to get Mr. Cruz in here, but we'll have to see if we can get this to work. So if not, I'll just be doing more fan art tonight. I wanted to draw Megatron anyways, so to go along with the Optimus Prime I did last week. And let's see if we can get this figured out. So far, no luck. So we'll just keep trudging forward here. I hope everyone's having a good night. And let's see. One more thing. Well, I was going to add the. There it is. There. Okay, so then that QR code is set up, and we should be good to go now. All right, cool. Let's see. Barbarian movie. Is that like the actual Barbarian movie, or movies with barbarians in them? All right. Not. All right, guys. Same as always, if the music is too loud or not loud enough, give me a heads up. Like I said, my name is LunchBox Warren, as probably you guys already know, because there's only 2 people in the chat who's actually watching. Hold on 1 second here. So let's get my music going here. So last week I did the old Optimus Prime. So let's do his arch nemesis today. And if we can get it working, we'll get Melvin in here. For some reason, the link I send him takes him straight to like the EV Mux homepage. Of according to Google, I guess you have to log out of the homepage and then the link will work. And you got to make sure that you have your permissions. I don't know. I gave it to another friend of mine and he came right into the room. And I gave it to another friend who doesn't even have EVMux and he came right into the room too. So I don't know exactly what's going on Melvin's side, but hopefully we can get this stuff figured out. If not, then we'll try again later. Let's see here. Vega. I also want to do Starscream, Soundwave, and Bumblebee, but I'll probably only get 1 or 2 done tonight. Yeah, Starscream is badass. He's one of my favorites. He's such an asshole. In the Skybound, the new Transformers comic book series that Kirkman and Daniel Warren Johnson are doing, they did a really kind of cool thing with Starscream. They gave him a much more of a complex background. He wasn't just a snivelly kind of, number 2. He had a little bit more. He has more depth to him, which is kind of really cool. Alright, I think I got enough of that. Oh, hold on. All right.
Hey,
Hey, there we go. We
my
got
our
it
brother.
together. What's up, our brother?
I am so sorry, man. Traffic was terrible. No, I'm just joking. I was struggling to get on, man.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to use this whole new EV Mux thing too. I mean, I like it because it's cheaper. It does almost more stuff than StreamYard, but I'm still trying to figure it out.
Oh, okay. So as you can see, you got your queen going on there.
Oh, very nice. I like it.
So I'm gonna start inking her.
All right, cool. Well, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. Oh, call me sir. I feel like. All right. So what you got going on?
I'm doing a Megatron to go with my Optimus Prime.
Oh yeah, you did that the other night. Yeah. You know, I don't recall drawing a Transformer, man. I don't recall drawing one.
But yeah, I've been really liking the new. Have you read the new Transformers series by Skybound?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's so good.
I heard it's pretty good. Art is pretty different too, pretty unique.
Yeah, Dan Mora's doing it now, but Daniel Warren Johnson and I forgot the name of the other artists that were doing it, the first arc, and both of them had kind of like this much more rougher style,
Mm-hmm.
and it gave the Transformers a lot more energy.
Yeah.
Mora's drawing them straight up like Transformers, like hard lines and along those lines, but Daniel Warren Johnson was just all over the place.
No, he was very unique. Take on it. Yeah, I like it. I've seen it. Haven't got it recently, but
Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's one of the better series out right now, in my opinion.
nice. I was thinking Murphy's Law, like trying to get on. I'm like, okay, gotta get on, man. But geez Louise, I'm like, oh, I figured it out. All right, I got it.
So how is your series coming along? It's you were talking about a volume 2 here pretty soon.
Oh yeah, chapter 2. I'm on page. What page am I on? 20? Yeah, I'm on page 20 already. It's going to be a 32. The first one was a 45 pager, but this one's going to be just 32 pages.
Nice.
Yeah, almost done.
Yeah, I left the link. Anyone who's watching, you guys want to check out Melvin's work, there is a link to his Global Comix page in the description.
Thank you. I think I've told this to some people before, is that for an artist, there's nothing more rewarding than taking a blank piece of paper or opening up a new layer here, like here, inking. There's nothing that can compare to that. Taking a blank piece of anything and just making it sing with creativity. It's just
yeah,
it's just amazing. Like wow, someplace you shocked yourself, right? You were like, I did that. Wow.
Yeah, I love it when during the process you're like, okay, is this gonna work?
Yeah.
Am I gonna be able to pull this off? And then hey, what's up, Pete? Then it finally comes together and you're like, oh hell yeah, I did it.
You know, right? That's an amazing feeling. So yeah, chapter 2 is coming along. It's a great learning process. You went through it too when you had to proofread your first graphic novel, and then you kind of miss something. It happened to me too. So it's like, oh, like I missed this. It's like, nobody's going to see it. Yes, they will.
Even
They're
if
gonna be like,
no,
hey.
I know, and it just drives me nuts. Like keep you up at night, kind of shit.
Yeah.
I'll do that too sometimes, where I'll be penciling pages, and I'll get like either just too much of a rush or just get tired. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. And then I come back to do the inking, and I'm like, oh god, no, I gotta fix that. And then it's like a 2-day process of changing panels, working it around, and I just can't live with it if it's not where I want it to be.
Exactly. We are perfectionists.
Now, is your book, Graham? Is that your first title, or you worked on other stuff before, or?
No, my first title. I seem to have a lot of time on my hands, so it's like, hey, you know what? No, well, let me give a quick story. I was during the pandemic, 2020. I was on Webtoons. I created a character called Bad Bone. Very cartoony, very anime for young, demographic. I love Webtoon. Don't get me wrong. It's just a little too demanding, and what I mean by that is that you have to be very consistent, and it's be uploading a lot of chapters, so to speak. And at first it was okay. Then my firstborn was like, "Hey, Dad, we need a little bit more chapters. Dad, you only put a few." And I'm like, "If I keep uploading more, then it will be done this series in just a few weeks, and it takes me a few months to do it because 9 to 5."
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, "Okay, fine." In color too, Dad. I'm like, "Oh, crikey." Okay, child. All right, in color. But so after a while, it was okay. But then it became a chore because I was now doing artwork, rushing it a little too much. And then next thing you know, it's like, this is terrible, but it's already inked and colored. I'm going to upload it. So then I stopped and said, no, I can't do that. I can't do this. So I ended the series abruptly and sat back and said, you know what? I still want to do it, but I got to do something that takes my time. I can take my time with. Started thinking, all right. I'm like, all right, a graphic novel. There you go. Good.
Yeah.
And they just kept going from there. Graphic novel, okay, demographic. I want to go with young adults and adults. And then what is the genre? Horror, because I'm a horror freak. Oh, I love horror, man. I have issues. My daughter's like, Dad, you have issues. Because in order for me to go to sleep, I got to watch maybe some sort of serial killer documentary or a horror movie, and then I'll fall asleep. You have issues, Dad. You got that right, Adrian. Yeah, but it started coming together. I've created this character years ago. And my first attempt was to try, I thought to myself, hey, little extra money, Mel. Why don't you start doing some t-shirts? I'm like, all right. I'll start doing some t-shirts. Sure. Yeah, I'll make some extra money. Yeah. Then, okay, I need a character. I didn't have one. Warren, let me know if you go, this happens to you. When you go through your sketches and you see a character that like doodling and everything like that, you repeatedly have done this character so many times that it's like, okay, you need to come to life because I keep drawing you.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened with Sig and Joe.
You see?
I first drew Sig and Joe. I got out of the military in 2003, and I was taking a diesel mechanic class. And in that class, the teacher was like, make sure you drink coffee so that way the Z monster doesn't get you and you fall asleep while I'm giving a lecture. Because it's all boring stuff anyway.
Oh.
Mechanical, equations and everything. And I did, so I was like, okay. So I always doodled during class, during high school, grade school. Mm-hmm. So I started drawing this coffee cup with arms and legs, fighting these like shadow type figures that I had Z's on their chest. And then fast forward to when I was going to decide to make a comic book, I was like, okay, I gotta, I already have this character I've been drawing, and I drew a cigarette with him because it's like coffee and cigarettes was one of my main food sources back then.
Hey, you got that right.
And it just kind of grew from there. It was just. It got a life of its own. I originally planned to do a parody book, where I was going to be making fun of like Twilight and stuff. And I ended up, it's like, well, if I'm going to do this, and I might end up only trying this one time, I'm going to just throw in like a kitchen sink of everything that I love. Action, 90s stuff, comedy, anthropomorphic. And before I knew it, I had this whole kind of outline of the adventures of Sig and Joe, and it turned into like this sci-fi space epic kind of deal with this coffee cup and cigarette.
Nice. You are right. It does take a life of its own.
Yeah.
It was almost scary. So the T-shirt didn't work. His name. Okay, I have a tendency of when I come up with names, if I can drop a letter and it's still pronounced the same, then I'll go with it. Or if it ends in an S, I'll just replace it from S to a Z. Just weird things like that. So I thought I seen this elongated skull with long flowing hair, maybe because of my lack of. Anyways, and so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put them together. So I'm like, okay, I'll do a very futuristic bike, and I'm like, starting to sound a little bit like one of the big twos.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but no, he got long flowing hair, so he ain't got no flames on his head. So it's like, all right, this is good. All right, I'm like, okay, put him on a futuristic bike. Okay, no flames, good. Like, okay, costume. I'm like, oh, crikey, what do I do? So I have this leather jacket that I have with a cloth hoodie, a black cloth hoodie, and it's very rare. In fact, every time I go somewhere, I always get called out, dude, they don't even make those anymore. Where did you get that? I'm like, Wisconsin. I'm not too far from Wisconsin. And so I thought, I'll put that on him, like a leather jacket with a cloth looking hoodie. I'm like, all right, like, what, I'm gonna put some hair on his chin. And it, like you said, it takes a life of its own. It keeps going.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, and I start writing down what's associated with, Grim Reaper or skulls and that. Keep writing skulls, death, dead, Reaper, and just keep going. Then dead stood out to me, and I'm like, because again, I have issues. I'm like, dead stuck out to me, but I'm like, let me drop that A. Hey, dead, kind of like Ted. Yeah, that can go. That can be a name. And I'm like, dead, and then I call him Writer, so Dead Writer.
Heck yeah.
The T-shirt done, came out very nice. Promoted it, sold nothing. All right, so it's like, it's okay. I gave it a try, nothing. Okay, then that's when I started doing the webtoon with Bad Bone. So then afterwards, when Bad Bone didn't work, I went back to that character. Oh man, hey. Then when I was looking at him, oh no, he's a Reaper. And Warren, I have issues, man. You just don't understand. I have a fascination with skulls. Don't ask me where it came from. I have no idea, but for years I had this fascination with skulls. Like, okay. And so when I was doing him, I'm like, all right, okay, let me put them together. But I wanted him to be different. I didn't want him to be like a normal looking Reaper. And like you said, man, they started taking a life of its own. Warren, I was waking up at 3, 4 in the morning, and writing on a Post-it pad, all of these ideas, and then put it on my monitor before I start work. And like, I wake up, it's like, oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Remember. Yeah, I almost forgot. It just kept on. So in 2023, what I did was the first 6 months, I just said, I'm just going to do the stories. Yes, I did sketches on the side, but I'm like, I'm going to concentrate on the stories. I came up with 22 chapters. I'm telling you, I was waking up in the middle of the night, this is a great idea. And then I go back to sleep and then, this is another great idea. But yeah, like I said, it takes a life of its own, and I just haven't stopped since. And it's been a lot of fun, a lot of learning.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Actually, the printing part is like, okay, you can't save in RGB, has to be in CMYK. Like, oh, all right, cool. But
yeah, the printing part, it's been a little easier for me since I do everything in black and white. So I don't have to worry about that, the colors and all that stuff as much. I do have to worry about it being darker. So if you do black and white, the images will come out darker than they look like on Clip Studio. So just kind of be aware of that.
Oh, too late, buddy. Where were you? I needed you last year. Where were you? Jeez, yeah, because when I went, and that's the I printed with Comics Wellspring. Okay,
Yeah,
they're
that's
great.
what I go through.
Customer service is amazing, but they don't let you print one book, just to test it and see,
Yeah,
and then but I found another company that does. It's a little pricey, but I think because when I got the book, I'm like, it came out too dark. Well, my monitor said, my Syntec said, hey, this is how it looks. My monitor, when I was going back and forth approving, this is how it looks. Then it came out too dark. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, man. But, like I said, learning process.
Yeah, my Squirrel book, the first one shot I did, the cover came out really dark.
See? Yeah, it's like, what? Doesn't look like that on my monitor.
Yeah.
But, good man, you live and learn, so.
Well, that's the only way you really learn.
Yeah.
Just doing it, making your mistakes, and just keep moving.
Yeah, try and error. And this is why, I'm going to tell you why I did. So, how many years ago did I do that pinup of Sig and Joe?
Oh, jeez.
It's been a few years, right?
Yeah, it has been.
I'll tell you why I did it for you. I'm like, I don't even know this guy. So I'm not even going to even like this. But you, like me, are men of action. How many people do you know? Oh, I got this idea. It's in my head. Okay, I can't get into your head nor would I want to. You got to bring it to the real world. You got to, Microsoft Word, Chapter 1,
Yeah.
title, go. But we are not like that. We brought it to the real world.
I was talking to my sister and my aunt are both teachers,
Mm-hmm.
and they had me come talk to the kids about comics.
Oh,
And-
nice.
Yeah, I really do love it, and I tell both of them, or both the classes that I went to, I was like, if you want to make a comic, then the best way to learn how to do it is just start making one.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it, and it'll get better as you go if you keep at it. And if you keep going and you create a comic book, you are now a comic book artist. There's no grand line that you have to pass, or there's no test along those lines. It's just create, learn, and just keep creating. And if you do that, you'll get better, and eventually you'll have something on there that will be almost undeniable. And that's what I tell the kids. It's like, if you want to make comics, the best way to do it is just to make it.
Yep, that's it. It's like Nike. Just do it. It really is. Just do it.
Because you can fall into that trap where you're trying so hard to be perfect that you never end up actually doing anything.
Exactly. Or waiting for the perfect time.
Yeah.
It's not going to come.
It's not going to come. No. When I first did Sig and Joe, I did it on Webtoons also. And
Really? I did not
yeah.
know that.
I was trying to keep up with the schedule, but it was just way too difficult, and I wanted to convert over to regular print so I could print out books too, and I didn't leave enough room for the dialogue, so I went back and I redid a bunch of pages. And I learned there that if you want to do Webtoons, I would suggest making the first arc completely done, and then go to Webtoons later. Like, I'm not going to go back to Webtoons with Sig and Joe until I have the second arc done. So I'll have 2 arcs worth of material, and I can release with a schedule and not have to worry about taking any breaks. Because,
Yeah, and you got how many pages already in with the first one?
226 pages in that first arc.
Jeez, that's amazing.
So yeah, that's the plan. Is I'm gonna wait till the second arc is done, and then I'm going to go and then I'll convert. It's maybe go over to Webtoons.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. A good idea. I loved it. I loved it, and I had like the most maximum 108 people, and it will fluctuate. 105, 100, go back to 102. It would fluctuate, but I was very happy. Very happy with
Yeah, the people I had were very active. I really liked it.
Oh man, some people are like, "Geez, it was amazing." Like, but then they have help, you know. So I think you're like me. We're an island, you know. We're by ourselves.
Yeah.
You know.
What is up, Max DeVille? Who needs to be punched in the dick? I can think of a few people who need to get punched in the dick, honestly.
You know what?
I can think of a few.
That was painful, man. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, it's I try to go with when I'm creating, when I tell people, when I talk to kids, I tell them essentially my motto is that every book, every page, and every panel is going to be better than the last one. So I'm just constantly working on trying to improve. Like I may not be there yet, but my thing is that if I keep working hard, I will get there, and it will get better. You know,
exactly. And you know what it is, Warren? It's the journey.
Yeah.
Yes, the destination is great and all, and taking this to a whole nother level, but it's the journey. And let me ask you this question: when you're doing with this right now, what you're doing, when you're done, or you know what? Not when even you're done. Right now, how does it make you feel?
Oh, it feels awesome.
Alive, right?
Yeah, I love it.
When we're drawing, that's like the best feeling ever.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I love the process now. It's turned from a passion. I tell people there's a thin line between passion and obsession, and I feel like I'm kind of skating along there. I just absolutely love doing this stuff.
Yeah. And then, yeah, me too. I even get a little frustrated because when I have to do the story part of, of your graphic novel, I'm like, I really just want to draw my Reaper. You know, I just want to draw him. But it's like, you know, you got to do, you know, story. You got to get a story in there somehow. It's like right now I've been doing a few pages without him, and I'm like, I'm just so anxious to draw him again.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had to fight the urge to not, because with Sig and Joe, I didn't do nearly enough prep work, character designs, and making sure that the story was really concrete before I went too deep into it. And that meant I was making changes as it was going on. And it kind of slowed me down with my process. So this time around with the Squirrel book, like I'm not going to start a page until I get all of the character designs done, ships designed, and then I have the script all shored up. So then that way I know that everything is ready to go. So once I start making pages, I don't have to stop.
Exactly. It's what is that, pre-production? You got to get that.
Yeah, all the pre-production stuff. I never really understood how important that was until I get in there and I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute. I drew Sig with this style of shoe, and now 20 pages later, I forgot to add that little part in there. I was like, oh, son of a bitch, going back and redrawing stuff, fixing things, and
I do the same thing. I was like, hey, wait a minute. How does he look like again? Crikey. I have, and it's not a mistake, but I will not recommend to do it this way. So when you kept doing your characters, I'm like, you know what? I want to draw that character, and I'm gonna draw. But I did them individually, and now I gotta, you know, put them together, like right here, you know. So it's like, and I'm like, you know, I see I could have done it differently, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go with this. I'll just put them all together. This is not probably the final look. It's just I'm gonna move them around, but it's, you know what I'm like, I drew him first, your main character. I'm like, oh, and I kept going. I'm like, oh, I like how we did this. She's gonna jump. This queen is gonna jump in there somewhere somehow. I'm gonna have to make that pan. I would have to make this bigger. This canvas here. You gotta make it bigger for her. Surprisingly, I don't dream of my character. I don't know why not.
I don't either. But like every waking moment,
oh yeah,
is usually spent thinking about story and dialogue.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, what else can I do?
Like I'll be driving to the comic book store, which is like 30 minutes away from here, or I'll be at work moving furniture around, and I'll be thinking in my head,
Like,
like, okay, how's this character going to react with this character, and the son and the father, their dialogue, and then I have to take a quick break and record down what I was saying on my phone and what I was thinking, and if I don't lose it, and just all the time.
Yeah. It's almost consuming, It's
Yeah.
like, and I don't feel better, Warren, until I have it written down or drawn. Then it's like that relief of, okay,
Yeah.
it's not on my system now, But it haunts me, these ideas in there, they haunt me. It's like, ooh, this might be cool, and I did my, like I said, I already did everything, location, characters, dialogue, everything for 22 chapters. Well, man, I look at it now and I'm like, oh, I can improve on that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever fight the urge to redo your first chapter?
I fought it, and it was bloodshed and it was tears. I fought it, but then it's like, okay, it is what it is. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I've fought the urge so many times to
Right?
redo
I can
the
do it
first
better.
couple of issues of Sig and Joe again. Like I was like, I'm kind of happy with 3 and 4, but I could really improve 1 and 2.
I can do it better. I can do it better. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, thank you, Martha.
Oh.
Yep, coming
Yeah,
right
no
along
problem.
here.
My sister, love you. My baby sister. Hi. Well, I know I sound like Van Diesel. I know. But family is everything. It truly
It's
is.
true. It is true.
I love my dysfunctional family. We are right. So you're also using Clip Studio?
Yeah, I use Clip Studio for all of the major production work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it, man. Photoshop, it's just that it got too expensive, and it was a bit much. So it's like, okay, but then when you do research, that's how you learn things. You're like, Clip Studio. When I see the interface, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
hey,
It took
Photoshop.
me a little bit to learn it, but it was much easier to get down than Photoshop.
Yeah, but I've been dealing with Photoshop for many, many years. And, when I seen the interface and then the shortcuts, that's what got me. I'm like, wait, the shortcuts are the same? Sweet. All right. My youngest sister, yeah, she knows that I was always different from the rest of my siblings. I was like, oh, it's different. And my mom too. She was like, yeah, I knew where you were at when you were a kid. I'm like, where was I, Mom? You would take a piece of paper, like rectangular. You would bend the head, the top part, that's the head. You would cut in the center on the bottom part with the knee and the feet, a little piece of paper. And then I would be back and forth like this. Like, where's Melvin? Nah, he's with this little piece of paper underneath the table. She goes, I have to find the other 3. Like, yeah, I know where he's at. Always different.
Yeah, I grew up in a real small town where, like, I was like one of the only few comic readers in the area, and I was always like just with my comic books and with my paper, drawing stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of in my own little world.
Mm-hmm. It makes us happy.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, some people all the time, yeah, do what makes you happy.
Oh, I feel really blessed that, to have a passion that I can get into. Like, I was talking to a coworker at my job, and she was telling me, she's like, I think it's really cool that you have something like this that's your own, and that you can, you put up do all your time with, you know.
Yep. Exactly.
I just
I
wish I
always
made
have
money off of it.
Oh, you know what? That'll come. So it was funny because when I finished, well, I abruptly finished Bad Bone on Webtoon, and I started dissecting everything and like, what do I want to do? You know, everything's cool. Then I thought to myself, you know, where do you see yourself going with this? You know, and it's like, oh yeah, I can see merchandise. I can see, you know, you have to look that way. You got dream big or don't dream at all. You know,
Yeah.
you know, it's So I said, I like I said, I started dissecting things. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna. This I call them like templates, and you know, I went with McFarlane, with Tom McFarlane's Spawn. What he did was he took one central character, you know, gave him a great, you know, tragic story as always, right, and then build your world around it.
Yeah.
You know, and just keep going, just keep building your world around this. So it's like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go that route. And also, I think I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on this, but manga, they are just phenomenal. That if you wanted to start, I'm gonna start reading The Alchemist. You could probably find a book that says big old one, chapter one. They simplified it,
Yeah.
where it's like, yeah, you can go right here and start. The big two, they go by numbers, and it's so hard. Like, I want to start reading Spider-Man or something. Ugh, you know.
It's one of the problems the big two have is they're buried under hundreds of years. Well, like, you know, 90 years of canon. You know, it's a 90-year-old character that you're trying to do something fresh with that damn near has had everything done to them. Like Batman's
Exactly.
almost 100 years old, and it's
Exactly.
like, is there a new Batman story to tell? That's one reason why I love the Absolute so much. Is
It's different.
yeah,
It's
it's
extreme.
different and it's cool, and we're getting new twists on stuff.
It's so extreme, and I've been called extreme many times in my day. Oh, it's like, I love it. But you're right, the big two, yeah, they and I'm very disappointed with them because I don't know, man. Maybe it's me, you know, but it's like they seem to be, I don't know, like pushing a message and some sort of agenda. It's like, what is this? And then how many? Nothing is unique, Warren, anymore. You know, how many Spider-Mans is there now? How many Hulks are there? And it's like cranky. It's like everybody can be a Hulk now and She-Hulk, and then reiterating the same things with what is the She-Hulk now? She's Planet Hulk or something.
Yeah, it's Planet She-Hulk now.
Yeah, so it's like, guys. I mean, it was great with the Hulk, but I don't understand the originality, and that's why indie is just so popular right now, because it's like you said, those characters have been around so long, and there's been so many stories. Indie is like, hey, you know, I admire him so much. Eric July with the Rip-Uppers is absolutely amazing, and he's like, I admire what he's doing. Hey, you're tired of those characters? Take a look at what we got. Come over here, take a look.
Yeah, and he's got a pretty resounding audience too. Because
Yeah.
one of the big problems with indies is not having the access to the audience, not being able to be seen very well.
Exactly.
And he's got himself a really large audience that he's
Very.
building upon.
Yeah. And I admire that, you know, because he's like, hey, take a look at what we got. It's like, dude, that's awesome. But you know what, Warren? I figured it out, bro. I figured it out, man. I figured it out. This is what should be done. Well, the big two, if we were to do this, the big two would be like, guys, Houston, we have a problem because they figured it out. Imagine if all the indies were to get together to do a crossover. Imagine that for a second. Transformer, and then on Sig and Joel writing on their shoulders. you know, my Reaper with Spawn, and then and it's like all of them. It's like, wow, if they were to get together and do something like that, Marvel would be like, DC, they figured it out, man. We got a problem. Jeez, that crossover would be sick. It would be sick. Never gonna happen, but still. And I said that about many years ago, Jason versus Freddy, and they did it. So.
Yeah, I think there needs to be more. It would be nice if there was more light put on the indies with stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I've learned in this business, it's not a very friendly business.
I have to agree with you on that. There's just some things that's going on, and I can understand both sides. To be totally honest, it's like, but example is Ethan Van Sciver.
Yeah,
he is quite the character, man. But you know what? You got to give it to him. The man has worked for the big two, successful IP. If that man would have said, "Hey Melvin, I like your Reaper, Grim Reaper, however, you should work on this, and that," my response to him would be, "Dude, slow your roll. Let me get a piece of paper and pencil or a pen. All right, hold on. Go ahead, slow down. I'm not a secretary. Okay, hold on. All right, go. What's the first one?" I would write that down. Why? The sheer experience that this man has. It's like, yeah, I would listen to him. I would. I'm not saying anybody else has to, but I would, because he's experienced. Now, can he be harsh? Yeah, he can be a little bit harsh. But you know what also can be harsh, Warren? The truth.
Well, one of the harder things about doing this is not people telling you harsh shit. I've learned that can be very helpful no matter who it is. Yeah. Like, I have my problems with how EVS runs his business, but he is an accomplished artist. And so if he came to me and said, "Hey, you need to work on this, this, and this," I am definitely going to listen. Yeah. And I will take what is good and what I can use out of it and improve. Exactly. The problem with guys like him is that he's a drama farmer. So one moment he's like, "Oh yeah, I love this book. It's great. You should all read it." And then you do something to piss him off, and then he does a 4-hour trash cast talking about how it's the worst book that's ever been created, and that you're gay because you picked a certain color for your character's hat or some shit. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem with some of those guys. Like, I say, any critique can be useful. Any critique at all. Yes. But it's all about swimming through some of the horse shit sometimes in order to get the good stuff out of it. Like, my first review of Sig and Joe, they tore it apart. I had no idea that they were going to do the review. So then they send me a link after it's done, and it was like 30 minutes of them essentially tearing me a new asshole, to the point where I didn't even think that the one guy even read it. He was just going off on all this weird stuff that wasn't even in the book. And it was like, I was like, there is some good stuff in here that I do need to work on. So I had to kind of swim through the painful stuff in order to get to the good stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's the way with everybody. Like, because you got to be careful. Some people are just going to be talking crap, because that's how they market and sell their books. It's by talking shit about other people's stuff. Mm-hmm. Talking shit about, like Martha said, like, he's the one who said women shouldn't create comic books. It's like, well, hell, some of the best manga out there. Oh yeah. Is written and drawn by female artists and writers. It's like, who the hell are you to say stuff along those lines? Exactly. But if you told me, "Hey, you need to work on your backgrounds and your anatomy, and I'll show you this, here, and that," of course I'm going to listen, because the guy's a good artist. Mm-hmm. I'll separate art from the asshole all day long.
Yeah. That's so true.
Eric July is I have nothing but utmost respect for what he's created business wise.
Man, yeah.
That first Isom book, I think he probably could have got a better artist for the backgrounds and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But he is still putting stuff out. He's on time, and he has an audience that loves him, and he's making money on. So all I could do is just tip my hat to him on that.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice, man. It's like, like I said, I admire them, and it's like, wow. Save often, okay? I I keep forgetting sometimes, bro. You get on the roll, and then next thing you know, something happens, you lose all that. Oh, that's painful. That's so painful.
But yeah, it's a crazy business. I always thought it's like, hey, we all create comics, so everyone should get along and be awesome and help each other out. And boy, was I wrong.
Oh yeah. Oh no. You're absolutely right about that, and it's like, healthy competition is good, but
I want everyone to succeed, though. Like, yeah, we may be in competition for readers,
mhm.
but it's like I want you to succeed, and if you do succeed over me, I'm sure as hell going to be watching what you're doing to see if I can improve on my stuff.
Exactly. My kryptonite is I figured it out, but still, I think in chapter 3 I'm going to do is the double page spread. It's like, okay, wait a minute, which pages are those? And I did the research, and then what is it, even, odd, something like that?
Yeah.
So it's like
Even pages are on the left,
yeah, odd
and
pages,
odd
right.
pages
Yeah.
are on the right.
So I'm like, oh, crikey. I'm like, okay, now Clip Studio. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. So how do you do that in Clip Studio? And yeah, there's a way to do it too. So it's, like I said, it's just a learning process, and it's great. So I'm like, okay, chapter 3, yeah, definitely double page spread.
Yeah. I was like 8 double page spreads in issue 4 of Sig and Joe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was doing double pages all over the place.
Nice, look at you. Oh, I'll do it. Yeah, I'm already looking at chapter 3, and then I didn't care for it too much, but chapter 4 kind of stood out. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch. Chapter 4 is gonna be now chapter 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of excited to draw, what's gonna be happening in that chapter. What is it called? I think I call it the Forever Forest. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've already got kind of a basic outline for the next arc of Sig and Joe, and there's a bunch of stuff in there I can't wait to get to.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you're like, oh, I want to draw this. I can't wait to draw that. Oh, that's great. That's our passion. Why we here. And your characters is a good example. When I looked at your stuff, it reminded me of the scenario with these two gentlemen. One of them said, hey, man, look what I did. I created this, and I'm putting it together, and he showed it to his friend. His friend told him, dude, this looks so stupid. It's just not going to get nowhere. I do it. But he kept going. He's like, oh, all right, well, whatever. I'm going to keep doing. You know what it was? SpongeBob SquarePants. If that man would have listened to his friend and be like, man, you're right, this is crap. He would have just, I'm like, when I heard that story, I'm like, what? He stood with it. And I'm like, yeah, well, thank you for your opinion, but I'm going to still do it. And look at how popular that character is. Why, man? You can't sometimes, listen to people when they just get all negative like that.
Yeah.
It sucks, man. Yeah, okay, whatever. Art is subjective. People think that they can criticize art. They can barely write their name, but yet you're gonna go and criticize, like art. Yeah, okay.
Well, it's for me also too. There are many other goals just from like Sig and Joe being famous is like way down the list. I don't even know if I would consider it a goal. I have a goal of finishing chapters. I have a goal of working, strengthening my writing. There's so much other stuff that I have in my goal set book instead of just, some people are like, well, if it's not a success, I fail. And I'm like, well, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure because sometimes success could come years after you finished it. Sometimes it's like that success will never come. Sometimes it's like lightning out a bottle. And as soon as it hits the page, people are going nuts over it. And you just can't gauge everything based off of just one metric because you're not going to be able to keep doing this if you're just like, well, I'm not happy until I'm famous. It's like, well, you're going to be unhappy for a long time.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, you got to do it for the love of doing it,
Yeah.
Yes. And, would you like it to be, take it to that other level? Of course. Who wouldn't?
Oh, yeah, I would love to be able to do this full time.
Oh, man, wake up every day and do this. So what are we doing next time?
Huh?
What are we drawing next time? You gotta theme some of these, man.
That's right. We should theme some of these.
Some great
we'll have to brainstorm on that.
Yeah.
Themes. When you're making your comic, do you have all of the script and dialogue done by the time you start doing pages?
Oh yeah, I did that, and that's why I did it a few years ago. So to me, I feel some of it is a little outdated. So I see things a little differently. A few years, 2 years go by, and you're like, So when I'm reading the stories and the dialogues, I'm like, you know what? I don't, and then I just edit it and I change it right before I start working on page one. I want to change this. I want to change that, and just keep changing it until I like it.
Yeah. I get the dialogue about. I call it 90% done, because I feel you have to have the dialogue at least in front of you when you start building the composition of your pages. So then that way they complement each other, they flow better.
Exactly.
But so I might change some dialogue as I'm developing pages, but I have essentially 90% of it figured out before I start my first scratch layout.
There you go. And we get to us, we say we use the word work, but it's not work for us. Our passion is so high for this that this is what happens to me sometimes. If I'm not working on that Saturday, I'll get up in the morning, get my coffee on in front of the syntax. All right, let's go. Yeah. Then after a while, my stomach starts. I'm like, what the hell's your problem? And I'm like, oh crikey, what time is it? Dude, sometimes it's like 7 o'clock. I'm on here. It's 2 o'clock, and I'm like, God, whoa! I forgot breakfast. I forgot lunch, and going right into possible dinner. But it's just you're so passionate about it that it just takes over you, right? It's just, okay. I got to get this done, and I want to get this done. You know what? I can get this done too. I'm like, oh, there goes the day, and you know what? No regrets. I love it. So I had a job at one time, kind of professional-ish, I never really felt the professional part, but I was blessed where I just these group of guys, man. And the first one is uh, my mentor, Daryl Hughes. He gave me the first opportunity to be an artist. So we used to do video animations for casino games, and this
Oh,
man
cool.
out of his way, man, to when I applied for it, he went out of his way, man, for me to get the job. And but he is phenomenal. He taught me how to, or not all of us too, how to when you do animation and the squash and stretch technique. So when you take a step, you squash the character a little bit. Then when you're letting the other leg is going up, about to take the step, you stretch the character because we have weight when we're walking. I mean, he taught us all of this animation. I'm like, oh, it was just amazing, that experience. And everybody, all I learned everything from them. One guy taught me, Illustrator, the other one Photoshop, and this guy After Effects, and then Nutex Lightwave 3D program. And it was amazing. It was an amazing time. I was blessed that these guys are like, come here, man, and they taught me everything. I'm like, geez, good times.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. It's cool that you found someone. I wish I would have had more of a mentor when I was doing this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I do is kind of self-taught.
Yeah, it's great too.
It would have been nice to have someone who was kind of higher in the deal to show me art
Mm-hmm.
techniques along those lines.
Yeah. And because of that, I could have done it myself, but I haven't done it in so long, Warren, that I would have to relearn it again.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't have time. I took a whole weekend, excuse me, trying to learn this program. And I'm like, crikey, I could have been working on this page 20 and I wasted, a whole weekend. So I think, okay, you know what? I'm going to have to delegate some work and just find a way to, maybe pay somebody to do it. I got the logo, just give it to them. So I got a logo animation done. This is for my YouTube channel that I'm going to have one day. And I got it all together. I have the music, I got the sound effects, everything. And so I was like, I got to get an editor to put this together. And again, what we do research, right? We just start looking around, Google this. I found a program, and when I was looking at the interface, I'm like, hey, that looks a little bit like After Effects. And I know After Effects. Dude, I downloaded it for free. I started working on it, and I'm like, okay, let me go YouTube for a tutorial. YouTube rocks, man, in regards to that. You can find anything. Oren, I finished in about an hour and a half. I finished my intro. The tutorial alone walked me through it. It's almost like he was listening to me. Because I'm like, okay, how do I fade in and out? And then all of a sudden he says, this is how you fade in and out. I'm like, can you just hear me?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I kept going. And I'm like, okay, keep going. I kept going. And then I put the music and everything. And I'm like, I rendered it. I'm like, it's done. It's done. I'm like, holy, it's done. It's just, I surprised myself. And I pat myself in the back. I probably pulled a muscle or something that day. Anyways, it was, you have to celebrate any accomplishment. It doesn't matter how big or small. You have to celebrate it. Nobody's gonna dare be. You're your own cheerleader.
Yeah.
So, and we're our own worst. Criticizers. We are the worst. We're like, it looks amazing, and then but you're like, I could have done it better.
Oh yeah, no one dislikes my work more than me.
Exactly. So it's like, man, just enjoy that you did it. It was awesome.
I am learning though, teaching myself to be more proud of where I've come from.
Yeah, you have to.
It is. You have to teach yourself to do it, but I've been working on that part.
Oh man, I'll help you work on it because, dude, 100 and what pages with the first one?
226.
Yeah, my bad. 200. That's an accomplishment right there. Like, amazing.
And I did a 17-page one shot, a 31-page admission for Ninja High School 200. I did an 8-page anthology one shot that I did with Pete and Max DeVille and Phil. So I've got a large I got almost 400 pages under my belt
That's
since I
amazing.
started.
That is absolutely amazing. And there's a lot of trial and error too, right? I've
God, yeah.
made some mistakes, and then I look back and I'm like, hey, I kind of like how that looks. Wait a minute. I was gonna erase it. I'm like, I like the way that looks. Wait a minute, that looks kind of cool. Like I left it in there, and it just kept going. I'm like, yeah, I did that on purpose. Not really. It's a mistake. Kept it in there because I liked it. I was like, okay.
Hey, Emily, how's it going? Emily's in the chat.
Hey, nice. Yeah, when you do these streams and it's like late and it's like not for me. Why? I don't sleep well, so it's like, yeah, I'm like I gotta wake up at start at work at 7, so it's like midnight, 1 in the morning. I kind of have to get some sleep. What happens when you get older, man?
Yeah, I got to get up at 5 in the morning tomorrow.
Look at that. But it's just that passion, man. It's like I can get this done.
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish this. you trick yourself. Let me finish this.
I've got a show in April, and I got to get artwork built up to sell.
Oh,
So doing these streams and working on these 6x4s is actually quite helpful.
the fan art.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As my friend Pete says, it's Pokemon or a Pikachu pays for the table. So you do the fan art, brings the people in, and then they get to see your original stuff. So I'll have a Freeran or a Chainsaw Man or an Optimus out there to catch the eye. They come in, and then it's like, oh, hey, have you checked out my comic book?
Nice.
That kind of deal.
Yeah, that's awesome. But you'll get a lot of critiques. I know because of my Reaper. I knew this in my first convention last year. I'm like, this is not everybody's cup of tea. And it's exactly that when some people walk by, oh my God, that's a Grim Reaper. I'm like, that's right. This is not for the faint of heart. So keep on. But you have to accept that, it's not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah. I get a lot more looks at my squirrel book than I do Sig and Joe, and all the time. People love the idea of the squirrel book.
Yeah, I love it, man. I was like, oh, dude, I'm a big fan of, remember Over the Hedge? That was the old one like that. And I love it, man. Anything about animals, it's golden.
Yeah, I think that one's going to do quite well when I get the graphic novel done.
I think so too, yeah. Well, you see me when I'm like, every stream you would do, I'm like, okay, I got to draw that tomorrow. I got to draw that tomorrow.
Even the guy who owns the comic book shop that I go to has been kind of like, how's that squirrel book coming along? I want that one. And I was like, okay, I'm working on it.
Yeah, there you go. See, you know what you just did? That's like you just did your own focus group. Like, hey, what do you think about this?
Yeah, it was doing the one shot. So what the history on that one is that we have a squirrel festival here in my town. Where
you told me that. It's kind of cool.
So I wanted to make a really quick comic book because I wanted to have something squirrel themed when I went and did the festival. Mm-hmm. And I was also going to be doing an alien convention, like a sci-fi alien convention. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'll just combine the two. And all I did was this really quick 17-page one-shot. And then I loved it so much, and then the sci-fi convention failed out, and I didn't get a table at the squirrel convention because of money.
Oh, man.
And I was like, well, I'm going to get it printed and see how people like it. And it turned out to be a really great test vehicle to see. I was shocked on how many people were all like, I really like this. You need to do more of this.
There you go. The people has spoken. So I've been told before, like, hey, that's kind of cheating using a brush, like I'm doing right now with the half tone. And I'm like, well, there's a bunch of artists right now that they are even selling their own brushes that they made. So it's like, so even the professionals are using brushes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you always get somebody, it's kind of cheating, because you're using a brush. And if I were to do all those cross hatching here with this, it'd be, yeah, it'd be a while. I'd be there a minute, And
I had people tell me that using references was cheating.
Mm.
And I believed that for such a long time. And then I realized that, like, all the professionals use references.
Exactly. You know who would tell you that too? Is Jim Lee. And he goes,
Oh, yeah.
I got a library in my head, but he goes, but no, I always go to my reference too because, well, I do that. I'll do it myself, and then like, oh, I got this. Yeah, right, Warren. Next thing you know, I'm like, let me look at the reference now. Oh, I forgot this. Oh, I forgot this. I'm like, damn nation, I forgot this too. But I laugh out every time I do it. Like, oh, I got this. Yeah, right. Rely on my brain. Jeez. Well, you learn a lot, man. It's like someone's like, how did you do that? I'm like, and I'm like old school. I love showing people. I don't like, well, I'm not gonna show my technique. No, I'll show you.
Oh, I love teaching people.
Yeah.
I absolutely love showing people how I do this stuff.
Exactly. So like right here with this cross hatching here. All right. So now I'm going to do the opposite. And that is, boom, erase in a cross hatching way. They're like, dude, how do you do this? How do you do that? Like, it's just a button. It's just one button, and it's right there. I don't know if you can see it right here. There's a little button right there. What it does is that it takes whatever brush you have, and then it'll unselect the color, so it becomes an eraser with that pattern. Right there. So you click on it. Right here. And click on it. Oh, nope. So I'm like, dude, you're not scared of... No, man, I'm not scared of anything anymore.
No, you can't have to keep trying stuff until it works.
Yeah.
That's the magic behind it, really. It's just throwing everything at the wall until something sticks.
Yep. But, you're like me where you are self-taught also. So it's like, somebody comes in like, hey, how do you do this? You're like, come here. I'll show you. Come here. So
yeah.
Yeah, you want to share it, like if nobody shared it, I didn't have nobody to teach me nothing. So I learned it all myself. I'm always like, oh, I see a kid drawing. That's pretty cool. Can I draw with you? And then, yeah, sure. And then next thing they're like, oh, draw? I'm like, yeah, a little bit. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, Martha likes the hash brush.
Oh yeah, the technique. Yeah, Martha, excuse me. Get a chance to try it. It's look at like, oh my god, it's so detailed. That's insane. No, not really. It's a brush. Man, a technique. That's all. What if you think it's insane? It's obvious. Oh yeah. Shortcuts, man. That's your best friend. Your shortcuts. Probably one day do my Reaper with Just stick a draw on their shoulders, and then the squirrels. That would be cool. It'd be such a contrast. I'm like, geez, a Reaper and these cute characters. I don't know about that.
Oh, you're gonna see your Reaper showing up in future Sing and Joe episodes, either a movie poster cool. In her bedroom or on a movie screen kind of deal, or along those lines.
I forgot, what do you call that again?
It's Easter
eggs.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll be cool.
I love Easter eggs.
I'm gonna have to do that. I might have to bootleg you and do that too. And you know what? I'm on this. Okay, I don't think I can do it on this chapter because where he's at. Maybe not. Maybe I can incorporate it. So I'll let you know if I do. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, I love doing it, and my friends that I do it with their stuff. They all seem to love it too, and it's fun giving little shout outs in the background here and there.
Yeah, you're like, hey, I didn't recognize that. That's cool. Thanks, Martha. It's a cool technique. And like I said, it was a mistake, Martha. I didn't plan that. It was a mistake of drawing. It's like, you know. And then I'm like, what happened? Why did it keep this, you know? It kept unselecting it for some reason. I don't know what I was doing. So then I stopped for a moment and decided, you know what? Let me think this through and look and see. And then I kept looking at this area. I'm like, what is this here? And then that's when I figured it out. I'm like, oh, this one guy does. I can't. So I'm terrible. I can't remember his name. I don't want to say it's Jorge Jimenez because I don't think it was Jorge Jimenez. But it was just, you will zoom in on the you know, the details, and he was doing the same thing. I'm like, you're insane to be doing this. You're insane. You're mad. And I'm like, yeah. And then he says, oh yeah, well, this is what I did. He did the same thing. He had a brush, made it into an eraser, and then so you go in all black, and then you start brushing that, and it starts deselecting it, and then like it fades in. I'm like, oh, you bloody figured it out.
You madman genius.
Yeah, I love it. It's like cool. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there that'll share. With my first graphic novel, I was like reaching out, like, how do you do this? Not everybody is going to respond, Warren, you know that. But, man, there was a few of them. I'm like, dude, this is how you do it. Hey, this is how you do that. I'm like, thank you so much, man. I'm like, wow. Wealth of, you know, experience. It's like, thank you. Thank you. I see you watching. You better get to bed. You better go to sleep. I know you got to work tomorrow. So do I, but it's Friday. It's Friday. So funny. Can't wait for the weekend. Yeah, what you gonna do? Nothing. Draw. Why? I don't have a social life. I fired everyone. Oh yeah, I got to this age where it's like, no, you need to bring peace. If you don't bring me peace, canceled, fired, you know, like control, alt, delete, you are the weakest link, goodbye. And next thing you know, I'm like, crikey, I really did get rid of everyone.
Oh, I understand. I mean, I'm pretty much dedicated to this with all of my free time. So it's like, if you want to come over and hang out, well then, you know, you're gonna have to sit down and watch me draw.
Well, you want to draw with me?
Yeah. Or draw with me, because that's what I'm doing. A friend of mine asked me, what do you look for in a girl? I was like, can she color? Because
a letterer? I need a letterer. Can she letter?
Ink? Does she know lettering?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's so funny. You know, like, what are you looking for in a girl? I have a friend that she's got to be a gamer. I'm like, okay. I mean, hey, Okay. These are games.
Well, you have what you love to do, and it's like,
Exactly.
I'm not going to stop. So you either keep yourself entertained while I'm doing this, or you're going to, it's not going to work out because I'm not going to stop doing this stuff,
Oh yeah.
you
That's right.
know? So it's like if I spend a lot of free
Mm-mm.
time
I
drawing
don't see
comic
myself either.
books, I'm not going to stop to go antique shopping or something along those lines. It's like, either you join me or you figure, keep yourself busy while I'm doing it.
That's why I envy those guys. Don't you envy them? The one with their wives and they're, oh, she's my inker or she's an artist too, and she's a writer, and I'm like, I hate
Yeah, that's got to be so
you.
awesome.
Yeah, it's like I hate you. That's hey man, you're blessed that you have someone that's yeah, that's what they tell me too. Yeah, I'm single myself, so they're like, you got to find someone that has the same interests. You got that right.
Yeah. And I'm not, I don't want to sound mean either. It's just I'm trying to be fair. It's just like I don't want to, give the wrong impression. And it's like this is what I'm doing. So it's either you got to kind of fit into it, or it's just not going to work.
Yep, that's true. It's not gonna work out. So. I hate manga. Goodbye. What?
Oh, see you
What?
later.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm 45 and I love manga and anime. So if you should be on board.
Yeah, please, you can't tell me that. I'm gonna tell my age. I'm just saying, I was born in the 1900s.
Yeah,
You can hear them gasp right now. Crikey, he's Jurassic.
I had some kids say that. It's like, oh, you're from the late 1900s. I felt like slapping them.
What? Whatever, you little stinker. Get out of here. Go play in a street or something. Go. Play in a highway. Go.
Have you watched any of that live action One Piece?
No. It's doing well though. I know that. It's like, wow.
I
Like
watched.
Netflix.
Yeah, I watched the first season and I watched the first episode of the second season, and so far I am loving it.
Yeah, I'm hearing good stuff. I'm like, wait. This is Netflix though. I mean, did they get it right? I'm like,
Yeah,
wow, Netflix. It's just a they got a little reputation of things are not
the thing about Netflix is that they give money and they give a lot of freedom. So then, yeah, you're going to get some stuff that's kind of questionable, or a lot of stuff that's questionable, but you're also going to get stuff that's kind of like, oh wow, this you guys just really just let them go and have nuts and have a lot of fun with it. And they definitely One Piece is like that.
Cowboy Bebop is a good example where it's like,
Oh yeah,
oh man, when they were making those decisions, I'm like, I don't know about that.
it's like I don't know what you guys were thinking.
Yeah, it's like, guys, I don't know. We talk about this, like, no,
That was so bad. Oh,
yeah, I tried too. I'm like, and I love those characters. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm like, oh wow.
yeah, I absolutely um, love Cowboy Bebop, and I was so disappointed.
Right. Okay, did you see? And then I'll ask you this question: which one was more disappointing, Death Note?
Oh, I didn't watch Death Note.
Oh, you should, for the sake of I had to suffer watching it. You suffer with me, bro. Gotta watch it too. It was bad. But
Uh,
what is it? William Defoe. His voice was great.
I figured it sounded like I was like, William Dafoe's got to be good in that role.
Yeah, I like the voice. I'm like, oh, this is a good voice. But everything else, ooh, just didn't do it, man.
Just did not sit well.
No,
And that's sad too, because Death Note is such a big, important
know.
series.
I know. But the problem is, you go and once you give them the rights to it, that's it. That's why did you see all of these creators, come out and be like, yeah, they butchered it. But once you give and negotiate and give the rights to them, they do what they want, and you gotta be there like, I'll take that check, but I don't like what you did.
Yeah.
It's not that they sold out. It's just people are like, oh yeah, they sold out. No. It's a negotiation. We want the rights to it, and you keep going back and forth until you meet, get a middle ground there, and all right, let's do it.
Oh yeah, the animated version of Cowboy Bebop Martha was amazing. I'll still watch it to this day. It's so good.
Yeah, it's so true. Maybe one day, man. I don't know.
I did see that the studio that's doing the One Piece live action started production of a Samurai Champloo live action.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, you can't mess that up.
No.
What was the same formula? Warren, what is wrong with Hollywood and it's like, it works, then keep doing it. They'll just, we're gonna race, swap. No. Why? There's no need to do that, and just you got the formula, you got everything there. I loved the Sandman when it was on what is it, Netflix? But I was so disappointed when they took my Lady Death and they race swapped her, because everywhere you see her, she's a goth. And I was okay, the woman is like, no, why would you? No, that's all of these drawings, all this, and then you do the series and just completely change the characters. Like, no, I like him. I think he was perfect for her.
That was such a good series too.
Yeah, it's like, well, didn't the creator or writer or whatever get in some sort of trouble?
Yeah, he was one of those that got one of the sexual harassment deals against him.
Ouch. Man, that'll do it, man.
Because he was part of the Castlevania writers, and they brought in the Sandman, and it was like, yeah, he got hit with all that stuff too.
That's a good way to get canceled right there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hollywood is, I don't know, man. It can be a scary place. I've been told, see things. Some people get out. Yeah.
Those creators, you got to be careful, who you're messing with, what you're doing with your power and your fame.
Yeah.
You got to be careful of all that stuff, because it's like, it doesn't take much to sink a career.
Exactly. I just want him to do a Spawn movie. I just want my Spawn movie. What I want, man. Come on,
Yeah, Todd's. He's like the biggest hurdle right now for that, I think.
I've heard somewhere where he wants to direct it, and I'm like, it's just that there's no company that's gonna, say, 60, 90, $100 million to do the movie, and give it to somebody that doesn't have the experience of making movies. They're not gonna do it. They're gonna be like, nah, let somebody else, do it.
Yeah, they let Frank Miller direct The Spirit with Robert Rodriguez kind of over his shoulder, and that turned out to be a disaster. I mean,
I grew up with The Spirit. Yeah. Well, what is it?
Terrible.
What was the person who created that? Eisner or what?
Yeah, Eisner.
Eisner or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I grew up with that. It's like, when I seen it, it was like, no, I know what they try to do. Kind of like Marv and
Sin City.
Sin City was like, it just didn't work. Something I don't know. I can't even. It just didn't work.
It just shows you how important like the directors and the producers and all
Yes.
the pieces are. A director gets a really good performance out of an actor. Like you could put the best actors in the world in there, but if the director doesn't have the right vision and direction, it's just not going to come out correct.
Or even worse, when they're limited. Oh no, and the powers that be, the only the money. Oh, we want this to be done. This, well, that's not part of the story, and well, we have to do it because we pay for this. So the director is really limited in what
Yeah,
he can do. Cause, I've experienced that when I was working as a video animator. That you get people coming in and just saying, "Hey, I want this done." I'm like, well, why? We can't do that. I got into an argument with one, and I'm like, well, I want to. Hey, this looks great. I'm like, we can't use that. And they're like, why not? I'm like, well, there's some things that went on a few years ago, and we can't do it. And that producer said, well, I want it to be done. So I'm like, okay. And so I went, all right, you know what? I tell you what, let's get legal involved. Let's see what they say. And they came back and agreed everything I said, and they had to scratch it. I'm like, you see, I just saved months of animation because of my experience. Months of animation, and we can't use any of that. But I was going by facts, and it's like, no, we can do it. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Okay.
all right, you're going to see.
All right. Well, that's why I say. Then the game designer was like, "Yeah, he's right. Let's see what legal says." And they came back, "Nope, can't do it." Got upset with me. I'm like, "No, I'm not underlining. I just want to save this poor animator here that's taking a little while to do it. It's amazing stuff, but we can't use it." So. People don't like the truth, Warren. People don't like to hear.
No, they don't want to hear stuff that goes against whatever they think the reality is.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you would have done it and then spent all that time and then turned around and you couldn't use it, it's not like that producer would have been like, "Oh, well, that was my call."
Yeah, nope. They will not take responsibility. They're like,
No, you get thrown on the bus quicker than shit.
Yeah. You pick and choose your battles, man.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's true, Martha. And it sounds like Neil Gaiman was a very naughty boy. Wow. Yeah. Very naughty.
Do you follow anybody, Warren, on YouTube, like the Graveyears or anybody like that?
No, I do not. Like comic book people?
Yeah, they're just a bunch of I want to say old fuddy duddies, but I kind of fall in that category. And they just get together and start doing some art, and they've been doing it for a while. I follow them because they're hilarious. Because you remember Captain America when they were on the Shield ship, and then Fury said something, and then Captain America was like, "Hey, I understood that reference."
Yeah.
I feel like that with them because they're around my age. So when they do things, I'm like, "Hey, I understood that." But yeah, they're amazing. It's I like watching them. They're hilarious. I follow the Blacklist universe. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll have to start looking into some of these guys. Like right now, I follow Daniel Warren Johnson's YouTube, and he does draws, and Scotty Young does sometimes too.
Yeah. David Finch on Monday Night Draw.
Yep.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
Finch is awesome.
Oh my god, yeah. But it's just great, it's fun to see them do that.
Yeah.
I would have never thought, like when I follow some of these gamers playing the game, and I would have thought this would have been a stupid idea like 20 plus years ago. Like, oh, I'm going to do a video game, so I can play video games and you can watch me. Like, dude, nobody's going to watch you. And look at how popular it is now.
Oh yeah, it's all over the place now.
Yeah, and I like it because I'm guilty. 'Cause I'm one of them. Like I watch it. The Rad Brad. He just finished up playing Resident Evil. It's like, that's what I'm talking about, man. I watch him. It's hilarious. He's hilarious. Oh, the OM Wrecker. He plays Dead by Daylight, I think it is. Hilarious.
I watch on YouTube on TikTok. I'll watch like his name is like the Crusader, but he's also goes by the Hairpin Bandit. Arc Raiders. Oh, he's so funny.
You have to be with a name like that.
And then there's Burt Peanut. Burt Peanut's pretty funny. I like just putting them on while I draw. It's nice.
Yeah, exactly. Noise and background noise.
Yeah, that, and I'll do a podcast too. I listen to a lot of Rogan.
Well, you know, I haven't. Yeah, he's very popular. I don't think I've done a podcast, so to speak. Maybe I should.
It's cool. You get nice long form interviews, which is great when you're at the table, for 4 hours.
You got that right. My body starts reminding me, "Hey, fool, you need to move or something, or get up."
I try to stand up every 2.5 to 3 hours. I stand up and walk around.
I know, right? And all the groans and everything, like, oh.
Well, I was reading about a StarCraft player, and he did like he was doing like these 8-hour gaming sessions, and he ended up having a stroke.
Oh my goodness.
Because he was just spending too much time not moving around with sitting. So now he recovered from it, and then now he actually gets up and does stretches, and he actually has his audience do them with him.
Nice.
When he streams. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I was like, I gotta be careful. I'm already not the healthiest dude in the world. I don't need to be, strokes terrify the shit out of me. So
yeah, it runs in my family, so I gotta be careful too. Ouch! You can imagine that?
Oh yeah.
Ow! Like, and the thing is, you're sitting down. You're really. I thought that was probably one of the most healthiest way. You're just sitting down and doing nothing. I guess not.
Hell, I had a bad chair, and I ended up actually hurting my back, and I couldn't draw for almost a month when I first started because I hurt my back so bad from just sitting. I felt so like out of shape and I was like, I hurt myself sitting too much.
I know, right? It's like, wait a minute, there's something wrong with that.
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah. When you get up from your bed, those firecrackers. You're like, what people, firecrackers outside? No, those are your knees, man.
Yeah.
You gotta get up always with that groan, like, ah.
Yeah, my nephews, they used to laugh when I would walk around and my knees would just pop, 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 pop.
Firecrackers, man. I got firecrackers. Don't judge. I remember when you were a kid, like, man, I can't wait to grow up. Wow, how stupid was I?
Yeah, now I want to go back.
Now I go back, like, oh, I want to go back to somebody cooking for me. I don't have to think about it and paying the bills.
This adult stuff sucks.
Sucks, man. We were juked, man. I can do whatever I want. That's one thing, I used to do. It's like, hey, I can have Captain Crunch cereal for dinner and nobody can say nothing.
That is one of the cool parts.
Yeah. Everything else sucks.
Yeah.
Do you know what color is she going to be? Like, I don't want to go with a typical green. You have an idea?
Um, Probably with like a blue. I'm thinking so like a shade of blue.
Hmm.
I don't ever do color, so I kind of leave it up to the colorist if someone does want to do one.
Mhm.
But I would probably go with more like an alienish kind of bluish type kind of color.
All right, so I'll do that, and then I always have it on a separate layer. So if you're like, "Hey, Mel, that kind of sucks. Can you change the color?" Yeah, sure. Light bluish or
Um,
midnight blue. Are you
I would
looking
go
at
with
it?
the light bluish.
Okay.
Makes it look more alien, in my opinion.
No, I think, man, when you started doing the square, I was like, okay, man, it looks like you got something there. Because I'm like, I'm interested. I'm partial to it also, animals, but like, he's doing what? Because I wanted to do one years ago, and I started to, never did. Not that many years ago, 2 years ago, and never. I wanted to do it in one on the comic strip format, kind of, but never followed through. I'm a big fan of Kelvin and Hobbes.
Yeah.
Oh man, 2023 Inktober, because I do Inktober with my youngest Priscilla. She's an artist, and then my oldest Christine is a writer. So Priscilla and I always do Inktober, and I did a whole month of nothing but Kelvin and Hobbes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Batman, Superman, Hulk, Thor, Harry Potter, The Mandalorian. Oh, it was so much fun because you know that art style is very, very simple, very, very nice, and so much fun. Man, I admire that guy. He never sold out. You know how much money he could have made?
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like Hollywood, it's like, but then again, I would love to see, an animation. I seen one, somebody put the dance one together. Absolutely amazing. I'm like, oh wow. It's the closest we'll ever get. Maybe one day, man, we can see it.
You know he had to have had people just banging on his door.
Oh my goodness, bro. That must have been like,
Oh jeez. Especially like in this streaming era, the people falling over themselves for the rights to Calvin and Hobbes.
yeah. Oh, it would have been beautiful. The toys, I would have bought them.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh my god, that would have been like first one in line. I'm then getting these.
I bet you Pixar would have done a good job with it.
You know what? That's a great idea. I was thinking, what company? Pixar. I think I'd like. Oh, see, and that's another reason because of your squirrel is what's out there now. Hoppers.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm like, oh, this looks really cool. I'm like, I mean, is Pixar back? I don't know, but we don't really wish them, like, oh, I hope this fails. No, man, no. We want it to succeed. It's just that the formula that they're doing is just not working.
Yeah, I want good Pixar stuff. I love The Incredibles,
Oh
Toy
my
Story,
goodness.
Wall-E. I love all that shit. I want it to be good.
Yeah.
I want all my superhero movies to be good.
What do you think about the Secret Wars? Oh,
I think.
oh man.
I mean, it's the Russo brothers, so they
That's
did some of the best
yeah.
Marvel stuff, but at the same time, it's like you guys are fighting an uphill battle right now. So I hope it's good. It's just I'm kind of also mentally preparing myself for it not to be.
That's so sad. Because
Yeah.
a decade ago, we weren't even thinking like that. We were just like, oh, I can't wait till this, Endgame comes out. But now it's like, don't mess it up.
I'm definitely trying to stay optimistic, though. I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, before even a proper trailer comes out,
Oh no,
already saying like, "Oh, it's doomed. It's not going to be any good," you know. But
no.
at the same time, though, it's like, I mean, you guys haven't done much good stuff lately. Like, I liked Fantastic Four. I liked Thunderbolts. But, like, I thought you guys did Anthony Mackie dirty on the Captain America movie.
With the Red Hulk.
Yeah, it's like, I'm a Anthony Mackie defender. Like, I think he's a decent actor, and I think that he's not been given a chance to be a good Captain America. Like, I don't blame him for the TV series and the stuff like that, because it's like, well, it's just, you guys aren't giving him a villain. You're not giving him a story. You're not giving him a purpose.
No, and he doesn't like write the dialogues or none of that. That's somebody else. So he's got to go. This is what he has to work with.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm not going to blame him until I see like what could have been a great movie that he just couldn't carry. Everything I've seen coming out with him in it, it's like, it's not his fault that this TV series sucks and there's no villain.
No, you have to have one. You have to be a good one. That's what I'm worried about. The Supergirl movie. Yeah, you got Lobo in there. All right, Jason Momoa. All right, I'm tempted. However, if I heard it's like the main villain is lame. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm holding out hopes for that one because I liked Superman, but at the same time though, it's like this could. I honestly think it's going to do better than Superman just because it's space and the actress they picked is pretty good. But at the same time though, it's like this could easily just turn into a disaster film.
Yep. And it's not like you said, we don't want it to be. We're not wishing it. We just so many bad movies that it's like we don't have confidence.
Yeah.
Like,
Marvel has lost all of their goodwill, and
God.
DC is trying to rebuild it, but it's like we're going to be apprehensive until stuff comes out.
Yeah, and watch it and like it. And you can like this movie out there. Superman wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was not the greatest ever, but it wasn't that bad either. I think people like exaggerate, like, oh, it's terrible. No, terrible. You got to watch what you say because terrible, it means terrible.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't bad. Scream movie. I seen a Scream movie with my nephew. It wasn't bad. I mean, yeah, was it the best? Of course not. But it was like people were like, oh, it's god awful. It wasn't that bad, people, really.
Yeah.
I go to get entertained, and you know what? I was entertained. So a big mistake getting rid of Jenna Ortega. Well, it was not really getting rid of her, Marissa. That was the future right there, both her and Jenna. I'm like, oh, now you can pass the torch on to a new generation and more movies. Nope. Yeah, we don't like what she said politically. What the hell?
Yeah, that was not a smart move on their part.
I don't think so. I'm like, oh, guys, reprimand, a slap on the wrist. Okay. But that's why all of these movies now should have that look, guys. You gotta, keep your stuff to yourself. You can't diss the IP. You can't, and don't fight with the fans. That's another thing. Don't fight us, man. We're the hands that feed you. Why would you go and start fighting with fans? Yeah, I love watching movies, man. It's a little pricey now, but you know what?
Oh, hey, what's up, Panda? Welcome to the show. Panda's liking what we're doing.
Nice. So when are you going to do a whole graphic novel with Sig and Joe in color?
If it gets selling enough where I can afford to have a colorist come in, then I probably would.
Oh, okay. Well, are you going to do that with the squirrel?
No, Squirrel's going to be black and gray, just like Sig and Joe is.
Oh, okay. I got a name for them though, for the title. Go ahead. Don't laugh. Squirrel Wars. Get it?
Squirrel
Star
Wars?
Wars? Squirrel Wars?
Oh yes.
Forget it. All right, fine, whatever. It came to me the other day. I'm like, oh, too funny. I'm going to tell that to Warren and see if he likes it. Yeah, there's little formulas, there's little things. That's why when you started to do this, I'm like, wait, you got something here because, it's kind of something that's in. I thought there was another animated movie out there with a goat, right? Wasn't there one with a goat?
Yeah, that was the basketball one.
Yeah, there you go. The best one. Yeah, I was like, I didn't get much traction. I barely seen anything about it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it didn't get that a lot of PR
Marketing.
advertisement. Yeah, marketing.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't see nothing, but very little. But okay, but you see the difference between that and taking the place of a human playing basketball and everything to your squirrels, where hey man, they're just they're just trying to get a nut, and and then somebody comes like start destroying everything. We got to defend this, so that seems a bit more, you know what I'm saying, rather than walking around like human beings. Not a big fan of that.
Yeah, I was when I first was developing it into a full graphic novel, I was like, do I need to explain how these squirrels are like this along those lines? And I was like, nah, just people. The audience will be just fine with it, that they get it, and I'm not going to have to go into like, well, these squirrels were scientifically altered, and no, this is just what the unseen world of the squirrels that that around us kind of deal. And audiences that are into that kind of stuff, I don't think I have to go too deep into it. Like I'm not developing like a language for the aliens.
Oh, okay.
Nothing along those lines. They're just gonna communicate making bug noises.
Yeah, and then you can make it those weird symbols. Like they just learn language, just make up anything.
Yeah.
There you go.
Plus, I like the with the older movies, like Independence Day and along those lines. Like aside from the one scene where the alien takes over that scientist, we don't ever hear them talk. We don't know barely anything about them.
Nope.
But it just makes it even more terrifying.
Exactly. I can see your squirrel. Like somebody comes by and takes a look and see. Your squirrel there, doing squirrel things. And the squirrel looks at the human, and next thing you know, and the human's like, oh, how cute, or whatever, walks away. And then the expression from just average look to a more sinister one, and then bust out with the bow and arrow and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
When you're not looking, I'm a squirrel. But when you're looking, I'm a squirrel. But when you're not, bust out with my bow and arrow.
In the one shot, there's the old man is telling his grandson why the town of Longview loves squirrels so much, and that's where the story of he tells the story of. You see it in like on the flashes. At the very end, there's a squirrel just doing normal squirrel stuff, and all of a sudden it looks at him and then salutes him. And the old man salutes him back. It's just like this little break.
Yeah, like a little secret agent, like.
Yeah, because the kid's all like, "That's silly. That's a silly story, Grandpa." And then the squirrel does that. I wanted to kind of add that in there. Like in this story, one of the humans actually gets a device put on him so the insectoids can control him. And after everything's said and done, he is the only person in the town who knows what happened. Because he still could see, like he was still awake while the insects were controlling him. So he's going to be the only person in the whole town who knows that the squirrels fought off an alien invasion in the park.
Yeah. Well, that's still go, yeah.
Crazy old man Johnson at the bar talking about the squirrels flying on ducks again.
Yeah, not so crazy. I like it. This is a lot of fun. I'm usually by myself doing this.
I wish I had like a studio and I with like multiple artists working on different stuff together. It would be so much fun.
Wow, yeah, right. Just like go order some pizza or something. It's
Yeah,
like,
this gets a very lonely.
yeah, it does. It is. It is. But I tell parents when they have their kids and they're drawing, they're like, hey, that's something you got to, majority of the time, what, 80, 90% of the time, indoors. If you can keep your kid indoor, keep them out of trouble. Like,
Yep.
yeah, you're right. You know what? Hey, I need some art supplies. You better get it for like indoors.
I've done a couple shows. I've had parents come up to me and ask me like, what should I get my kids to start doing this? And I'll give them a list of stuff that I have.
Yeah. But some of them don't. I've dealt with kids that they don't have the patience. I'm like, no, look, you got to start off with stick figures because that's where you get your gestures. Once you master that, and then you can go to the next level and then start putting little, bubble muscles here and there. But no, they want to go with.
I had to. My nephew wanted to draw comics, and I started showing him, and he realized real quick that he didn't want to put the time in to draw comics.
I know, like no, you have to. We all did. You have to.
And then I was like, it's okay, buddy. You just if you need help drawing, I'll help you. But there's a lot of work to this stuff, and
Not alone. You're not alone.
what was the name of Soundwave's bird?
Soundwave's bird?
Yeah.
Good question.
The vulture, I believe.
I don't recall.
Is it Buzzsaw?
That sounds familiar, though.
Yeah, it was Buzzsaw. Okay, cool.
Hey, you're good. You're good. You're a brave man relying on memory, and I can't. Oh, my goodness. I can tell you what happened many, many years ago. What you do 15 minutes ago, I don't know. I can't remember. Then this weekend, I'm going with my nephew to see, what is it? Undertone? The horror movie that's coming out?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Undertow?
We love our horror movies. Yeah, something like that. I think they're probably portraying it.
Yeah, my nephew loves the horror films too.
I love it so much. My nephew's birthday is when is it? Around the 14th or so, I think, of October, and that's what we do for his birthday. I'm like, last week of September, we can't always do it, but we try. Last week of September, every weekend of October, a haunted house.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh man, he loves it. So when you get to see this, be like, hey Melvin, can you change anything? Please feel free.
Okay, yeah.
And be like, can you change this to this color? Sure. You can do it. Anything possible. Oh, crikey. Got to save.
How long can you stay on for?
Who needs sleep, man? That's overrated. You can stay on longer, man. It's all good. I'm telling you, I'm watching you, and I'm like, okay. And then next thing I keep, all right, Warren's done. All right, LunchBox, thank you. And I keep looking, like, okay, you know what, Melvin? It's kind of midnight. You need to, like, go to sleep, bro. You got to wake up tomorrow at 6. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta wake. I probably go another hour, but I gotta wake up at 5. So
Yeah. So see, look at that.
get cranky. My beauty sleep.
I haven't been working on my beauty.
Well, you know, I was working out because I'm on my health journey.
Yeah, man. I was gonna tell you, congrats on that. That's
I have to take a week off for the gym because I've been working with my day job. I have to carry furniture, and I am just, my body is shot.
No, yeah, nope, can't overdo it.
I'm doing too much, so I'm taking a week off of lifting, and going to concentrate just on resting and drawing.
There you go. Yep, good job. I admire you doing that. I gave up on that, so I was like, okay, this is what it is. So.
I miss chicken wings, I'll tell you that.
Man, dude, how would you do that? Now I want chicken wings. Don't do that, man. What are we doing? Hey, man, it's Taco Tuesday. I'm like, dude, don't do that to me. And then they know, damn it, I have to go over here to El Famous Burrito and get some tacos. Thanks to somebody put that in my head. I'm like,
I got a weakness for pizza, and my boss loves buying us lunch while we're working for her. And so that I'll be sitting there, and they bring in a whole bunch of pizza and stuff, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna just eat this broccoli over here.
Oh no! You're a brave man, a strong man too. I'm like, I would have gave it in. I'm like, my weakness is tacos.
Oh yeah, they got a good street taco vendor around here.
Ooh,
They'll order street tacos sometimes. That's been a tough one to avoid.
You don't love us anymore? Yeah, I do, but
oh yeah, I'm gonna keep stretching. And oh yeah, hell yeah, massive. Chicken wings are my weakness. I can eat those, especially those chicken wings you get from Domino's. Oh, I can eat like 3 pounds.
Are they good? They are good.
They are surprisingly good.
Oh wow! Now I gotta try them because I've heard they were good. But I'm like, really? Domino's? Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably still gonna do cardio, Martha. I'm just not gonna be doing lifting. I'm gonna give my my arms and stuff more time to rest because I've been doing double chest days because I got an injured knee, so I'm not doing any leg stuff. So I'm doing I do chest 2 times a week.
Nice. I admire that you're even doing that, man.
Classic Kia and Classic Toyota of Waukegan. This week, we salute Quonset Pizza in Waukegan. The Quonset has been serving the best thin crust on Grand Avenue in Waukegan since 1946. You can enjoy a 1950-style restaurant, complete with checkerboard flooring, classic bar stool, chairs, along with old-fashioned tunes. Visit QuonsetPizza.net to learn more.
Quonset Pizza, that sounds good.
Sponsored by Classic Kia and Classic Toyota in Waukegan. Family owned and operated for over 30 years.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up. I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? back. If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SOUND to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SOUND for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your
So who's this you're doing now?
Code SOUND.
Soundwave.
Soundwave.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's
I
different.
think maybe I heard it wrong. Maybe no, I don't think I did. And what is it? I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Shia LaBeouf or
Shia LaBeouf.
yeah, him and Megan are coming back for like why? Don't get me wrong. I thought they had pretty decent chemistry and it was fun at that time. But what do you think? What's your thought about that? I don't know. Okay.
I was not a fan of any of the Michael Bay stuff with Transformers. So, like, I understand they're like, well, the Transformers movies made money. We're trying to re-energize the series, and nostalgia bait is very popular right now. So I can understand their thought process. But me personally, I would just be like, I really can't strike lightning in a bottle. And honestly, in retrospect, they weren't that good of movies. So I would just kind of move on and try something different. It's like, Michael Bay, thanks for your help, but we're going to go in a new direction.
So you have a problem with explosions? That's all that man does, man. Let's do this scene, yeah. Well, let's explode it. What?
Explosions and lack of script.
There you go.
Two kind of hang-ups of mine.
Yeah, it's true. It's just like, oh, that was really not necessary.
The movies felt like someone put down like 4 scripts in front of Michael Bay, and they're all different Transformer ideas, and he just goes, you know what? This one's going to be number 1. This one will be the sequel. And it's like, well, none of them are connected, sir. I don't care. Let's put some explosions and a hot chick in there.
There you go. Yeah, it'll sell like hotcakes.
Yeah, where's Linkin Park at? We need a soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh, man. Wait a minute. I like this.
Now, that Linkin Park soundtrack was the best thing about the movie.
Oh, man. I like that.
I still can't listen to Linkin Park without thinking about Optimus Prime standing in front of a sunset telling Autobots that...
They did do them good, They did look good. I'll give them that. They did look good. Very, very faithful to the characters. I don't know. I question everything. Like, do we really need to bring them back? Transformer. What else can you do with the Transformers?
Yeah, it's like, I think it's time for a reboot. Really, it's time. Let's do something different. Like, I'm not. It's. I don't know. I was not that impressed with the films as it is. Kind of like, you can do better than what we got with them. Like, what Michael Bay did to the Ninja Turtles, I think, should have been considered a crime.
No, those massive ones. The massive.
Yeah.
Ones?
And I say all the time, I tell people when I talk about the Ninja Turtle movie, it's like, that was such a huge mistake making the Turtles so big.
Yeah, I didn't understand the mentality of that.
Like, you made it to Shredder has to put on a mech suit in order to fight these turtles that are like throwing around Volkswagens like they're nothing. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you have a budget, make the Foot Clan robots, make the turtles 5 foot tall, and have some really kick-ass fight scenes. It's pretty easy to do. It's not.
The formula's there. Yeah. But I do have to admit, the little elevator part, MC Mikey, that one was kind of cool. I gotta admit, I love that part.
There was moments where I absolutely loved. Like you said, that scene in the elevator was great.
It was. It got me singing it to MC Mikey. And
Who they picked to play Casey Jones was terrible.
yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
I like him too as an actor. I liked him as Hera. It's just he was not good as Casey Jones.
But what I admire is this IP has been around for a minute and it's still going.
Oh yeah,
And it's like unbelievable. Look at the Mario. He didn't even start off as he came out in Donkey Kong. He was like the hero. So and then it just took off with him. And it's like wow. Even today, that Mario movie that's coming out, that's gonna make $1 gazillion, bro.
oh yeah, that's going to be $1 billion movie this year.
Yeah, even I'm tempted to watch it myself. Like, I gotta take some kid with me because now I'm gonna look a little creepy.
Oh yeah, my nephews. It's like, hey, we're going to go watch Mario, whether you like it or not, because I want to go see it.
There you go. Yeah, you're gonna use you. I have to take him. Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure.
It's going to look creepy if I go by myself. So.
Exactly. I'm like, excuse me, sir. You're in the wrong theater. Yeah. I'm like, I seen the previews. I'm like, that's it, $1 gazillion. That's it. People are gonna be like, take my money. And I love it, man.
Yeah,
Like,
first one too.
yeah, just like I love it. Like this has been around forever, and look at it, it's still kicking butt, man. People love it, generation after generation, man. It's like, and the games, that Mario Kart, that's like, I call that great. That's a crack game. You get addicted to it, man. It's like, oh, like no, like I've done it. I'm like, no. Why? Because now I want to race everybody. Like, I lost that race. No, I can win the next one. I can win the next one.
When I was living with my brother and his family, my sister-in-law, we would play with the nephews, and she is like a hardcore Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like starting fights.
I like her.
Yeah, she was vicious. She would knock you right off a rainbow bridge without even missing a beat.
That's right. I like her.
She's like, Rubbin's racing. Get out of my way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you gotta play, man. And I got a cousin Bobby, man. He's just a big time gamer. Oh man, he's just so good. Stop playing with him because he would just destroy me. I'm like, dude, come on, let's play some Halo. And just destroy me. I'm like, oh, jeez. He like knows where all the weapons are. He knew it all. I'm like, can't compete with that, man.
My brother, he's a sports game player. Like he can whoop some butt on Madden, but I was like the first person shooter Halo player. So it's like, if I played him in a Halo match, he was demanding that I play him in some Madden too. And
so like he's got to get that win.
Yeah.
No, come back here until I win. Yeah, I've been playing video games. I retired quite a few years ago, actually. But I've been playing it since a long time. I'm gonna go with dates, but a long time when they first came out. Anyways, I've had my fun.
But it's hard to find time when we're doing this stuff.
Exactly, and that's what I try to tell my cousin. Is like, dude, he wants me to get one. I'm like, this is the time I need to do this. I don't have time to do that.
Like, I don't even have time to watch TV shows. I'm so far behind on anime because I'm doing this. It's like I used to love watching subtitled, but now if I do watch it, I'm watching dubbed because I'm listening to it while I draw.
Exactly. Yeah, that's again the background noise there. So like, but now question: do you watch it like what on your TV?
No, I got an old iPad Pro on my desk here.
Oh,
and with a little Bose speaker, and I'll watch it on there while I'm drawing.
Nice. Yep. Thanks, Warren. Now I got pizza on my mind. Thank you. Bro, what do you do this to me?
Somebody's
Oh, we were
got-
friends, man. And I tell you what, I'm a weird one, man. I like, don't judge me. I like pineapple on my pizza. Don't judge.
Who doesn't?
Hey, believe it or not, people are like, gross, bro. You're gross. I'm like, no, I kid you not. Try it. Shrimp pizza. Try shrimp pizza. Dude, you're gross. Try it. And then tell me about it. Yeah, well, yeah, I know I am gross, but still.
Yeah, I love pineapple pizza.
Oh, look at it. See, we're gonna be good friends. Well, get ready, buddy. So I know someone shall remain nameless having a little issue with his significant other in regards to video games. So I told him, you have to ask that person, like, what do you prefer? To me, go out with the boys, and you know where we're gonna go, right? You're gonna go to sports bars and that, right? Well, and guess what? That means you're gonna spend some money, and you're outside, and you're married, so therefore you're gonna look a little bit more attractive than someone who's not, because I don't know what it is with the wedding ring, kind of.
Yeah.
Or he can be at home playing video games. But which one do you prefer? I'm like, I don't know. I'm thinking about the one at home, not spending money and not getting in trouble. Probably like the best bet.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah. So it's like, nope. Something like that. I'm doing this, but this is cool. It's not cheap. Warren, I am so cheap. I'm like, okay, I'm getting a PS5. I'm getting a freaking PS5. I'm tired of it. I'm getting one until I see the price. I'm not getting a PS5. Thank God. And then, the newest one that they're talking about, oh yeah, that one's going to cost $1,000. The next generation. I'm like, are you out of your mind? I'm like, yep, looks like they're going for $1,000, the next one generation. I'm like, oh my goodness, see?
Yeah, I'll wait until it's like 4 years old and pick one up.
I mean, how long has the PS5 been out? It just won't go down in value. And if you do, you'll get that like generic one.
Yeah.
And all this. Like, man, I need more. But you're right. For what we do, no, man. It's our kryptonite right there. That'll get us in trouble. We got things to do. Stories to tell.
Yeah, because you only got so many hours in a day, and it's like I need to spend it making sure I get my book out on time. Now,
Exactly.
I've been trying to give myself somewhat of a break, maybe once a week, and play some video games. But even then, I almost feel bad about not working.
Guilty. You feel guilty, like right afterwards. They're like, I could have been drawing on that page I've been working on. Yeah, you're right. It's like you get that guilty, like. That's our passion, man. Going back to the turtles for a minute, when I found out the origin of them, it's like, wow, these guys were drunk, they were joking around. I'm like, start doing drawings. Well, I'm gonna do this. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a turtle, and he's gonna have weapons. It just kept on. They were drunk.
Yeah, drawing them on the backs of pizza boxes.
They were drunk, and then the next day when they're cleaning up the mess, they're looking at it like, hey, this isn't bad.
And they created probably one of the most successful, long-lasting independent IPs in history.
Exactly. It's like, and then they got family members to pitch in. Yeah, those family members. Good investment. They pitch in, and they went to a toy convention, and that was it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness. That's amazing. Because I admire that. I admire that so much. Like, wow. But I don't drink, so it's not going to happen with me.
Yeah, I don't drink either.
Root
I
beer.
don't smoke pot anymore.
Yeah, I don't judge people what they do. It's like it's just that it's not my cup of tea. I think that's my thing. They use not my cup of tea. I don't judge you what you do, but nah, I'm good. And they're like, were you an alcoholic before, Melvin? And like, no, just don't. Well, it's deeper than that, but no, don't care to do.
Yeah, I had a family member who dealt with alcoholism, and I've never had a problem. But when they quit, I just didn't do it anymore with them, and I saw how bad it can get. So
Yeah,
because I've
That's
had
scary,
a couple
isn't it?
family members who battled alcoholism their entire lives.
I might be predisposed, so they're like, get away from it. Man, you know what? Now you got me looking at. I haven't drawn a transformer. Wow, I have not. I'm gonna have to do it one day, man, because of your fault. Warren made me do it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's not easy, man, because they're look at it, a little complicated look there, man. They got all that.
Yeah, they're a pain in the ass sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, you got to get it right because if you don't, somebody's gonna be out there. Well, Warren, their cannon was on his left or right side or left
Yeah.
side. What? No, it wasn't. You know what I wish they'd bring back, man, is Invaders M.
Oh hell yeah!
I love that show. That was just so. It was before its time.
It was.
Really was like, people, yeah, they couldn't get it. We got it, but people were like, no, I don't get it. Yeah, I admire all of these creators, man. That just go out there and just bring us wonderful characters and their silliness. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's. I hope one day I can create a character that could inspire youth like that, like those like Ninja Turtles did for me, or Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, or Invaders
Yeah.
Team, or you know.
And it was his first work, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the thing. You want to leave your mark on the world, you know? And ours is through creativity, so.
Oh, thank you, Unhinged. Ichthus, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I did a Megatron earlier,
Mhm.
and then the other day, guys, I did a Optimus, and
Yeah.
now I'm working on a Star Screen or a Soundwave.
Nice.
Oh, thank you, Martha. Ichthus is another comic book artist and colorer.
Nice.
He's working on his own manga right now.
Yes. Get mangas. Manga rules, man.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Like, oh, something wrong with the comic book industry sucks. Yeah, in America, but it's not manga. Manga's killing it here.
Manga's what got me back into comics books again.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
The artwork absolutely inspired me.
Yeah. Those guys is sick. It's very sick. My daughters grew up with the Guyver, and that's why they love all of that. Project Echo, they love all of that because I introduced them to that.
Oh, I remember that Guyver movie with Mark Hamill.
Well, that was the first one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But what was the second one? Dark Hero or something like that? I think Dark.
Yeah, something along those lines. It was like
Much better.
in the woods.
Yeah. It was a bit better. Hey man, I get entertained. That's all I want is to get entertained. Not gonna
It was great. Cool fight scenes.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent special effects. A lot of practical.
I love practical, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't expect it to be like masterpieces. No. I just entertain me. That's all. Entertain.
What should I do? Let's see here. Martha wants, what should I do for gesture theme or drawing theme next time? Any ideas? Well, we just had the Olympics. Do a sports gestures. That might be fun.
Yeah,
Pick a sport or just do all kinds if you want.
just make sure, yeah, with that, you got to use your line of gesture. When I tell kids about that, they're like, got that little blank look on their legs, like, what do you mean? Line of action, excuse me. Line of action. And they're like, what? And then when I show them, it just love seeing, Warren, the look in their eyes. They're like, oh, like, I just learned something, like, oh my God. So, but guess what? You're learning it at an early age. Go and practice it. And when you're an old fuddy-duddy like me, you're going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have nobody in my life to teach me any of that when I was that age. So it's like, as soon as they like have an interest, man, I'm quickly, dude, come here. I got to teach you how to do this. Learn it now. Respect.
Yeah, let me save you years of hardship that I went through.
Yeah, right. Because we had to learn everything by ourselves. Like we're just, yeah. I love teaching them. And they're like that look on their face when I'm like, wow. Because everybody, Warren, everybody starts off. Everybody went to kindergarten. Oh, I hope they did. And that's why you gotta. Here's a drawing. You gotta get a crayon. Stay within the line. Remember that? Stay within the line.
Mm-hmm.
And just everybody starts off like it. It's just some of us continue our entire lives with it. And that's an amazing thing. Like everybody starts out this way, but some of us, the rest of our life, that's what we do. I'm saying, we're the best or anything like that, but man, I have so much fun doing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's. It's a lot of trial and error, man. Right? You learn like a lot, like you keep it at it until like you feel comfortable. Okay, this works, and just you learn, man. Just okay. I learned how to do this. I learned this trick.
The hardest thing I had to learn was the confidence to like. I would get frustrated when I couldn't figure something out, and I would just stop.
Yeah.
And now it's more along the lines of like, I'm just going to keep playing with this, and I will figure it out.
Yeah. That's stubbornness.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to learn that sometimes.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I would never try to draw a Transformer.
Oh my goodness.
The F no.
Right? Like, oh, you're insane. But you can get kids to at least attempt it now.
Yeah.
It'll be really good. Yeah, like right now, I'm thinking like go to image, Google image, look for a texture or like insect texture. Yeah, the brain is just like, no, don't stop. Just get that texture. Put it over this character. Use, change the settings to from normal to like overlay or multiply, or and just your brain just keeps going like,
Yeah.
just keep doing this, keep doing that.
24/7. Meanwhile, they're just standing there like, hi. I also forget where I parked to eat cereal for dinner. Bale says that's why he doesn't want to meet his heroes either. He'd rather keep the movie version, which honestly feels like solid life advice. Some people are better left on the screen.
This chapter 2 is
And some people better left is your Instagram.
has a roller coaster ride, man, of things that are happening, and it's gonna be action right off the bat, but then a little storytelling gets a little emotional, and then after that it's like, all right, comes the revenge part, and it's just all over the place, man. Like, because I want you to to feel like this is what he's going through, this is what he has to do, and you're gonna now know why.
Yeah.
And it's like, ouch.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do with the second chapter or the second arc of Sig and Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Is I want to dive a little bit more into the not the psychology, but like the emotions of the characters, because it's going to be the first arc I called no good deeds, and the second arc is going to go unpunished. And it's kind of going to be like the reaction for everything that Sig and Joe did in the first arc is going to come round now, and they're going to get hit with the reaction from it, and it's going to pretty much toss their world completely upside down, and really make them question what their mission is and who they want to be, and it's going to be fun showing that to the audience.
Mm-hmm. So you want, that's another thing. You want to give your character depth. You want people to feel for this character, be invested. I want to be invested in this character. Ooh, that's the key thing. Not easy, but I've seen things out there, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, we all have our opinions about it, but it's like, it just seems to me, it's like, it's a little generic, So it's like, so. You have to have a lot of confidence in what you're doing and your character. You really, because if you don't believe in it, then you can't expect others to believe it.
Yeah, true.
It's like, I love this character, and I love drawing this character. And that's exactly how I feel with this Reaper. I absolutely love drawing this character. And I surprised myself, and I know you do too. Like, man, that really came out better than I thought.
Yeah.
Right? You're like, I thought this wasn't going to work, but it came out better than I thought. And pat yourself on the back, man. It's out there.
I love that feeling.
What the hell is that? Some kind of commercial or something out there? And I was like, I made this. Oh, okay. Anyway. I rely on my memories. Roll up with that, buddy.
Yeah, Martha, doing what scares you, or doing what your weakest at, or tackling that, is only going to make you a stronger artist. If you just stick with what you think makes you comfortable, or what you're comfortable doing, you're never going to grow. You gotta dive in and just start drawing stuff that you normally would avoid, and like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna tackle this until I get it.
Exactly.
Hey, Art Victim, what's up, buddy? Oh, he loves your work. He's loving your work as well there.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
thank you. I like that art victim. That's pretty cool.
Art Victim is another great artist.
Nice.
He live streams on Twitch, I believe.
Nice. I used to joke around and used to call us when I was working professionally. We used to call each other like art monkeys. Oh yeah, and so and then when we created this, we started to create studios. Like, well, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna name the studio, and now I gotta remember what I named it. Monkey Brain Studio.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they loved it. It was just like, all right, like we're gonna be some art monkeys. Okay. Don't want to overdo this. Ooh.
Sweet, Art Victim. Martha. Yeah, foreshortening's fun. It can be tricky, but it's fun when you start getting it down.
Yeah. There's this one guy that I've seen. He came up with a really cool technique. He calls it the swivel. I mean, the squivel. Yeah, like a squivel technique. I'm like, what is that? Let's try it. Let me quickly do something. I'll just do it later here. Oh yeah, let's see. So we have arm. Let's see. So we have an arm here, coming at you here. It was really cool. Very cool bird. Okay, so he said he did a squivel technique. And like, and I was like, oh, actually, I understand that. So it's like, it's pretty cool how he did that. I was like, oh, okay, I understand how he came up with it. So,
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, you did like a squivel. So, and it's fall squivel, keep getting bigger and bigger. And there goes your foreshortening right there.
Yeah.
Go on there. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I'm like, I love it, man, when people come up with these techniques. I'm like, oh, I wish I'd have known that back in the day.
Yep. It's like, I'm going to put that into my arsenal.
Yeah, I'm bootlegging that. I'm bootlegging that.
Yeah, I eyeball all my foreshortening.
Yep, not easy. But after a while you do it. After a while, it becomes almost secondhand. It's like,
and if you understand like the rules to proportions and to perspective, then you can eyeball it. If you understand how to do it technically, then eyeballing it becomes a little bit easier.
Yeah, you got to learn the rules first, and then you can break them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem I have with kids. Is like, but I want to do muscles. Yeah, I know you do. You got to do stick figures, man. This is how you're gonna learn. There's no patience. I'm like, come on. Nice. And I love shading with the way you do it with that gray, the grayest.
Oh, the alcohol markers, the Copics.
Yeah, these bad boys. Yeah, I love them. That's one end. And the other end. Yep. I love using these too. Lots of fun.
Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to do, even if it's just like a short story, I want to do all on paper.
Oh. Okay. I still use comic book pages, not as often, but I still use it. It's just that in my work area that I got a mini art table next to me. And I can show you an example. I start off drawing the characters and I kept sketching and sketching and sketching, and it gets to the point where I admire, I don't know if you do this, Warren, and if you do this, it's amazing because I can't. You know how they start doing a little gesture here and there, not much detail, and then they'll go right into ink like you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do that. I'm like, no, I got to know where the robe or whatever gear, I need to know where that's at. So
I can't do that yet. I've seen people who do that where they're like, just their pencils are almost barely there.
Exactly.
And then they start putting in the full detail. I'm just all like, how do you know how to do that?
Exactly. I'm like, I can't do it. I admit I have limitations like many, but here's an example of let's see it this way. So yeah, so this is a sketch and I kept going with it, and I kept going, and I'm like, okay, you know what? And then darken it. This I will scan in and then ink it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it has to be like this, even with the shadows there, and it has to be. I can't, like those guys. I'm like, that's insane. Like you said, where's the gear gonna go? Where's the gun gonna go? Where's the whatever? Nope. Just go in there and do it. And I'm like, I hate you, because I can't do that. I hate you.
See here, Unhinged said, Ohuthus. OHUHUS are pretty good compared to Copic, and they're cheaper but great quality. I'll have to look into those ones.
Ooh, yeah. I don't think I've heard of that. Yes, I think I'm gonna go and get some this weekend. Maybe go and look and get some more.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into that because Copics are expensive.
Yeah, you can get a little pricey there. Do you do Inktober, Warren?
No, I don't.
Oh, man, I love it.
I might try it this year, but last couple of years I haven't been because I'm already doing enough stuff. I mean, my comic book, if that counts. Like,
yeah, it's like, it is time consuming. But it's not cheating. But I have, I've seen an artist on. Like, and just using my situation, it's like, hey man, I have a 9 to 5. I don't have time to be doing this and that. So this is what I do. The night before, I sketch it out, have it ready, and then I just ink it the next day. I'm like, that's fair. I mean, it's like, because a lot of us got a 9 to 5 where we don't have time to go in there, and like that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because a lot of us got 9 to 5. You just don't have time to go in there and come up with all this elaborate thinking of what you're going to draw, the pose. It's no. But I love it. My youngest, she Priscilla, she works on it with me. She does it, and this woman has I don't know how she finds the time to do it. It's like she's so busy in her life.
Yeah, I used to follow the artist who created Inktober. I think his name was.
I can't get his name. You know his name? I don't remember.
Something Parker or something like that. Or Jeff something. He's got a bunch of how-to videos and stuff, and that's how I found him. But I haven't listened. I haven't followed him for a while. He got kind of weird when he was trying to copyright Inktober.
I heard about that. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I can understand it, but I don't know. Yeah, it's like I don't know. What do you think about that?
I mean,
Yeah, it's a touchy one because it's like
it is touchy. I get it, but at the same time, though, it's like you created something that like worldwide now artists are doing. You can't be
capitalize.
kind of happy with that.
Nope, I gotta capitalize.
Yeah.
Monetize. I can understand.
Money just makes everything worse.
Yeah, that's why it's just it's so sad because it's they come in like, hey, we want to buy a Reaper and we want to use it on this. I'm like, there's some company. There was one company, I can't remember which one it was. I don't know if it was Netflix. This one person was told that they had a meeting with them, just offered them just a few $1,000s. Here, we're offering you this. No merchandising, no, a percentage, nothing. Just here's a few grand. And he's like, no, he didn't sell out. He goes, no, because you guys are going to make a lot of money off this, and then I get nothing. No royalties, nothing. He goes, nope, I rather nope. So it's a big company. I think it was Netflix, but I can't remember who it was. I'm like, dude, it's, what I'm saying? It's tempting. It's tempting to take the money and run. But look at your characters. Look at the heart and soul you put into this, Warren. All of these years, all these characters, stories, and everything. 200 plus pages. Hey, we'll give you a couple grand, and that's it. We'll take it from there.
Well, they might never do anything with it.
Thank you.
Ben Dunn talked about that because one of his properties, Warrior Nun, became a Netflix series, and they come in, they'll buy the IP off of you.
Yep.
But then they don't have to use it. So then, all these years later, they make a TV series out of it, and he didn't see shit.
That's sad, man.
Like no money on it at all. Like he had no rights to it because he sold it off for a certain amount of cash, and they just sat on it for years and years and years. And it's one of those things where I've thought about it. It's like, what if someone comes and offers me money for it? And it's like, well, I better be completely happy with just not ever working on that again and creating.
Yeah. I don't know about that, man.
And I don't know about that either. It's like, well, if you guys want the IP bad enough, then how about then you'd be willing to work together. I'm not
exactly
sell it to you. No, let's produce something out of it,
Yeah, let's negotiate,
Because I can see Sig and Joe being a Adult Swim cartoon or something.
Exactly. Yeah. And if anything created by, you gotta give me some props.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, my props. And that's why, people are sometimes, they don't understand in regards to these, what we do. It's just, you have to understand that we created this out of nothing. We gave it life, color, personality, everything. We just dialogue, pretty much got to these, characters that we created. We created this out of nothing. And to just give it up like that, for a corporation, it's hard, man.
Yeah.
It's tempting. The money's tempting, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. We have a love too much for our characters. We love them too much.
No, it's like I put all this time, sweat, and tears to it, and I'm not really willing to. I mean, unless you're offering me an insane amount of money, I'm not going to just drop and then start over. So you could just sit on my hard work and do nothing with it. It's like, no, I'm good. But if they're like, if we're talking like 7 figures, Well, I can
Yeah.
come up with other characters.
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because the seven figures. But no, this one guy, it was just I think he came up with a sum that they told him they only offer him like $3,000, and he's like, "Are you out your mind?
No, I didn't do all this work for 3
All of that, and you want to offer him like $3,000?" And he's like, "No, it's a major company. I think it was Netflix." And he was like, "No, thank you, but no."
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. But yeah, seven figures. You know what? I didn't create no character. My Reaper, am I gonna do a movie? Yeah, okay. You know what? I want to be in that movie, and I need to be decapitated or something by my character. Cut me in half, but I need to be in the movie, and I gotta be a victim. So, oh, sure, we'll kill you off. All right, good. Let's do this.
Yeah, exactly, Unhinged. If they're going to take the IP, got to keep some kind of like control,
Something.
something on there. Because if you don't, they're just going to sit on it, and then they might end up eventually letting someone use it. And they might butcher it, and then it turns into nothing.
Or at least an input. Hey, Warren, we want to do this. We want to run it by you. And yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Like, it's outrageous. Like, oh, okay, you know what? This is not bad. Or it's outrageous. You know how they get sometimes. They think they're creative and they're not. It was sad when I found out about like the scary movie that's coming out. And Wayne is talking about like what happened to them. That they stole it from them and all kinds of stuff happened. And now they got the IP back. I hope it makes $1 gazillion too.
Oh, me too.
Because sometimes you need those movies, Warren, where you got to turn off your brain and just be entertained. Just laugh at the silly.
No, I hope it comes back strong and people go watch it in droves.
Yeah, because they're already talking about Don't Be a Menace Part 2, and I was like, what? Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh yeah, we need that kind of comedy back.
My God, yeah. This day and age, it's just. I tell people too that it's just scary times that we're living in right now, and so much hate and just so much stuff that's going on in the world. And we're like, jeez, it's something's gotta give. You can't keep going like this.
That is very, very true.
He's planting a giant garden this spring, which is adorable because the man also admits he doesn't eat vegetables. More on that in the breakdown coming up next, brought to you by Boot Barn Key West.
I've been good time drunk, enough to be bad time sober. Broken map dot's hard when it disappears over my
Your music's a little bit loud. I don't want YouTube to
dead
get
end.
this.
Good with God, but I dropped the ball.
What was that?
Your music's a little bit loud. I don't want YouTube to jump us.
My music?
Right. Yeah.
I don't have any music on.
The country music?
No, I got nothing on.
Oh, I can hear country music right
You can
now.
hear music?
Yeah.
Might be the business downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Wow, is this mic that good that you can hear it? I can barely hear it right now.
Okay, now it's good. Now it's way down.
No, it wasn't me. I wish. I got nothing against country music. Nothing at all.
Oh, nothing at all.
Not my cup of tea, but nothing at all, man.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a lot louder. I don't know if your mic's picking it up or what the deal is.
Okay. Wow. It's a good mic.
That's funny that you can't hear it.
I can hear something now. Now you got me over here like,
Yeah,
something.
it's coming through like it's real light, and then it comes through a little bit stronger at moments.
So that, you know what that means, right? You're gonna have to jam next time.
Yeah.
With your music, yeah. Where is that music from, anyway?
It is from an AI program. I made like an hour of AI synthwave music just to play in the background, so I won't mess with the YouTube algorithm.
Nice. I like it. It'll catch you. When the girl starts singing, I'm already singing a song with it. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty basic. You know, I wanted something that played in the background decently that YouTube wouldn't go all crazy about.
That's true. Okay, yeah. So next time or I can look into that too and put some music on. So, man, Melvin got me in trouble. I'm like, what, dude?
It's not a big deal. If all it'll do is just it'll flag the video, and then I might have to, if I ever get monetized, I might have to either cut the sound out or just get rid of the video of us streaming together.
So yeah, next time we'll just play your music, man. You're gonna play that. Oh, that's a good mic.
I know with Facebook, I'll stream like just like regular, it's like non-copyrighted music, and Facebook will still knock it.
No way.
Their algorithm is so sensitive.
I can understand it.
YouTube's a little bit different. I was using like Spotify, and I would play like copyright-free playlists, but sometimes those playlists aren't exactly copyright-free. Then I found I was playing classical music, but I had to be careful because not all classical music is copyright-free.
Well, best thing to do to what you're doing now with that AI. That's the best thing.
I know AI is a dirty word to some people, but whatever.
You know, it's what's your thought on that? AI.
I'm never going to use it for art or for storytelling because I enjoy the process too much. But I would be a fool if I didn't admit that it's here, it's not going anywhere, and either you learn to adapt around it or you just get lost in the dust because it's not going to go anywhere. And people are going to find different ways to use it. And I do enjoy watching the cat videos where they're kung fu fighting and stuff. So
that is too funny, man.
So there is some funny stuff coming out with the AI, but it's one of those things where it's like my dad worked at this paper plant, and when he was many years ago, they started getting automated forklifts to carry product, and they would laugh because the things were just so dumb and useless. But then every year they learned, they got better, they improved, and now the mill that used to have 2,000 people employed has like 700. And those stupid machines are taking jobs left and right. So it's like you either learn to adapt and work around them and work with them, or you just get left behind.
Yeah, adapt or die.
It's sad that it's going to take work away from artists, and eventually there'll be a program where I'll just be able to put my artwork into it and it'll color the whole thing. Well, that's taking work away from a colorist. You know, they're already got programs where you can make entire comic books. They don't look that good, but I always tell people they don't look good now.
Yeah.
Guess how they're going to look next year and the year after.
Yep,
And pretty soon they're going to look a lot better than anything that we can do. You know.
So true.
But I'm not into that whole shaming people who use it or getting upset or telling, you know, or canceling people. Or it's like, no, it's here. People are going to use it. Not everyone has $6,000 to make a comic book or the skills to draw their own comic book.
Exactly.
So if they want to get a comic book made, they're gonna go to and make it with AI, and it's just how it's gonna be. I mean, I don't like it as much as the next person, but you know, all I can do is just make my own comics, and you know, and I'll have something over them where I'll be like, hey, mine was human made, you know.
Right, yeah, made in. We got to come up with something, man. Not made in USA, but yeah, well, we are in USA.
Yeah,
made by a human.
Yeah, this is human made, guys. So enjoy.
And you're right. I love the process. But I see it as it's a tool like any other, and you know, if you cannot draw, then it's going to be essential for you, especially if you want to do an intro to your YouTube, thumbnails, and you can't draw. Hey, it'll work for you. I'm not going to use it because, you know, I'm old school like that, but if you're going to use it, that's fine.
Yeah, if they want to use it, I'm not gonna shame people for wanting to create a book. You know, I'm blessed with hard-earned, you know, abilities that I've honed so I can make my own. Not everyone can draw their own comic book, and you know, if they want to make one so bad that they're going to use an AI program, then more power to them. I can't stop them.
No, true. Yeah, you can't.
I'm not going to shame them for it. It's just a waste of time.
Yeah, there's no need for that. Yeah, it's like, hey, to each his own. You like it, you use it, hey, more power to you. Taking the place, not for a while. But it's getting there. Like C-Dance 2.0 is sick. And then Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise fighting. It was impressive. I gotta give it that.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, they've got some sick stuff with this AI. It's crazy on how it's getting.
Yeah, it's like so fast, isn't it? It's like,
oh jeez,
I can't imagine 5 years from now. And Hollywood should be worried. Hollywood should be very worried because it's like, man, these guys don't even need us. They can make their own movie. No?
Adapt or die.
Well, I can hear the music now.
But you know, it'll be one of those things too. It's like hand drawn will become even more of a valued asset.
That's true. Yeah, but it's understandable. People are scared. It's kind of scary what they can do right now. So I can't even imagine a few years from now.
Well, I mean, if you're an animator for a studio, you've got to be like, oh shit, you know. When what happens with the animation studio now? I mean, some of those, some of the anime manga stuff that I'm seeing pop out of the studios or out of the AI, it's like what used to take 1,000 people animating is now one guy with a couple prompts.
Exactly. So I can understand it too from perspective of a company. Like,
Yeah.
the cost efficient, man. We unfortunately gotta let these people go, but wow, it is amazing though.
But like you were talking about,
Who would have
those
thought we were making
corporations,
friends with Skynet? Who would have?
what is the those corporations got to think about it? Because Ubisoft, they're kind of stingy with their money, their pay, their work hours. But what happens with the help of AI when 10 guys in their own homemade studio put out a better game than they can?
Exactly. Well, Hollywood, it should be thinking like we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to do something and buy these companies out, or
Yeah.
right out. Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to do. If hey, if you can't beat them, you gotta join them, buy them out somehow. Okay, you guys can work for us, keep your jobs, but they can work for us. And then,
Well, Ben Affleck's creating that company that teaches and creates AI tools for filmmakers.
oh, I did not know that. We gotta,
Yeah, I was seeing I didn't read the full article on it, but it's like he's got some kind of investment deal where he's working on a company that creates AI assets in order to help filmmakers make movies.
man, they're gonna be pissed at him.
He
Yeah,
did
like
the interview with Joe Rogan where he was talking about how just using AI as like a tool. It's like
yeah,
I can use AI now to help create all these explosions, and we don't have to go out on scene to do it, or these special effects that used to take a whole crew of people. But at the same time, though, it's like, Ben, you're costing all those people jobs.
yeah, yeah. No, they just see the bottom line. They're like, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's like I can make a movie that cost $100 million to make for $50 million.
Exactly. And then the thing is, we look at our characters, we're like, man, probably pay somebody to do a movie of my characters now. I don't have to worry about Hollywood or even pitching an idea to them.
Well, that's one thing I was thinking of when I was first going over, because I've really gave a lot of thought about AI. It's like if someone handed me a program where I could make a 30-minute cartoon or a 15-minute cartoon of Sig and Joe with just with some time and some prompts by myself, it's like I'm very tempted to do that.
Exactly. So it's like, wait a minute.
Take it to like Netflix and say, hey, here's a pilot.
Yep. Oh, here's a 30-minute preview.
Yeah.
Okay, sit down. Take a look. Let me see what you like. Hey, that would be one awesome presentation. But I'm watching Primal season 3. Oh my god, it's just amazing show.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's amazing. Gendy, I can't even pronounce his last name. So the director, he's absolutely amazing. He's got an amazing eye, and knows how to just how to direct. When it comes to animation.
I haven't watched the newest episode of season 3, but I've been following it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, she's absolutely amazing. It's like, wow. And just like you said, I didn't know with all those people that he employed. It'd be heartbreaking to be like, hey, yeah, we're not gonna need you for the next project. AI is gonna do the majority of it.
Yeah.
Just to hear that, like what, I'm being replaced by a freaking program. Yeah. Scary times.
there's always silver linings though. Like you work for an animation studio, you love animating, you have your own ideas, you get fired because an AI program does your job. Well, then what's stopping you from grabbing that AI program, going home and making your own movie?
Exactly. Exactly.
So I mean, there are pluses and minuses to everything. A
Oh,
lot of perspective, you know. All right, there is Soundwave, and it is. I think I'm ready to almost call this, sir.
yeah, man. You man, you call it.
Yeah. Thank you for stopping by tonight, Mel. We'll definitely do this some more.
I would love to, man. This was a lot of fun. I'm sorry about the hiccup and not being here on time.
Oh, no worries. Now that we know how got all that fixed, maybe we can make this a weekly thing. Like once a week, we can meet up and draw together.
Most definitely.
And I would like to thank everybody in the chat. Mel, do you have anything coming up or anything that you want to talk about or advertise right now?
Well, you can go to Global Comix if you want to download and see Dead the Grim Reaper. Please, if somebody does, let me know if it's still for free. I think I left it on there. I was just doing it for the month of January, but I think I want to leave it on there for free. Global Comix.
Yeah, the Global Comix link will be is in the comments, or not the comments, the description. Lost my headset there and went dead.
Oh.
So I had to grab another one.
Nice.
In here tomorrow, catch me on the last panel where I will be going over the top 10 Jackie Chan movies. And then I need to start doing the character designs for the last of the elites on the scroll book. So that'll be coming up in the next week. Me and Mad Mel will come back and do some more artwork together. We'll figure out a day that works best for both of us. Mm-hmm. And then also on Tuesday, catch me on my usual draw stream where I'll be drawing some more Transformers. But until next time, my friends, as always, thank you for everyone in the comments. Martha, Unhinged, Arc Victim, Pete, Max, DeVille, Emily, all you guys, anyone I missed, thank you so much. If you're watching this post, please like and subscribe. And until next time, my friends, stay safe, be good, and God bless.
Good night, everyone.